This is your Celestial Princess Seion Aera taking the stage. Welcome! Woo! How are we feeling about those? I have gotten us a good some good sounds. How KJV welcome, how Kopi welcome, how Hado welcome. How Kaskusa welcome.
Gungungang.
Vault! Look, I can now automatically do the redeems. Isn't that huge? Is that not huge? Hello, Kaven, welcome. What are we thinking about the sounds? I like them. I like the sounds. Hello, Sleepboy, welcome. Hello, Tom, welcome. Hello, Honda. Guah. And Saturday's gonna get to come to the debut because I did play. Oh, did it go well? Did the playoffs go well? She's learning. I am. So all of the redeems that require that like are visual are now automatic. Isn't that so huge? And yes, now we have our alert sounds and we have our see? So huge! I heard if you rub my bald head, you get luck for 1,000 years to come. So you know, you really should. You really should. Illuminado Dow, what do you mean? If you rub my bald head, you get gotcha luck. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. Kevin, how are your playoffs? Rubbing your bald head? It works. I swear it does. It works. How has everyone been? Hello, second stream with Seion A new. Guess that's what we'll call her, Seion A new. You played really good in the semifinals, but lost in the finals by 1. No. Losing by 1 is always so annoying, isn't it? If you rub it a lot, it can become very shiny. It can. Can you imagine you just keep rubbing it and then in about 2 streams, it just starts glowing? Could you imagine that? I can imagine that. That'd be pretty funny. I'm just saying. Okay, this is a Q&A stream. If anyone hasn't sent in the questions, because I do think we have more time for what we have, unless I talk like very, very much on one topic, which honestly, do feel free to send them in if you haven't yet. Hello, Chicken, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you. Oh, I'm back. You ran out of head pets. They're all timed, so I think the head pet one is. I don't remember, but you should be able to see them in the description of the redeems. I think. It's so cute. There's like the glasses one and the cat ones. I was going through the vault last night and man, you have quite a lot. I don't know what to tell you. Is it not what we're all here for? The inability to stay on topic. It is Stay on talk much could never happen. Yeah, I don't know. See, there's no such thing as Seion A talking too much. Everyone else just talks too little. I talk a normal amount. I think we can all agree that I talk a very normal amount. Everyone else just talks for like very little. Slaypoy, you and I, we're the special ones. We're the ones who simply, yeah. We go from normal conversation to poop and like... Not true! I'm not the one who brings up poop in conversations. It's y'all. It's y'all. I just pick topics from chat. It's not my fault. How Jackson, welcome! How are you doing? See? It's automatic! How huge is that? Streamer gets amazed by things that she should have figured out, like, a year ago. And now I'm a cat, Nia! Look at that! Is that not so cool, Nia? I think it's very cool, Nia. That's huge. I know, Nia! I don't know how the ears are gonna work with the bold one, Nia. Honestly, I don't think I checked how they would look overlapping, Nia. I'm sure it'll work out, though. I'm sure it'll work out, Nia. The glasses, aren't they so pretty, Nia? Astera made them for me a little while back, Nia. When I say a while back, I mean like a long time ago, Nia. But yeah, I always had them as a toggle, Nia. I used to bring them up quite often, Nia, and then recently I just kind of forgot, Nia. I just kind of forgot that I had them, Nia, and now I have remembered that I do, Nia. Senior Imagine says, oh yeah, Nia, feel free to explore them. Yesterday, I checked my emote stats, Nia, and the one that did the best was the note-taking, Nia. The note-taking was very popular, Nia. Can bald work with... I think they can, but I don't know if the cat ears... Let's try. You guys want to try, Nia? Hold on. So they float a little bit, but I think... Yeah, they're floating a little bit, but it's okay. So the answer is yes, they do work, Nia. They do work. A lot of notes we needed, Nia. They are. That's beyond curse. It's not a curse, Nia. It's normal. Alpha Elemental, welcome. Yeah, I don't know why the Twitch, the hyperlink is not updating. I'm guessing it's because I just changed it, Nia. It'll probably take a while. It's cool, though. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? The 4 ears! Ah! Don't look at my extra ear. You guys must never knew. No, I'm full cat now. You guys must never know. You must never know that I have 3 ears, actually. Can you see my 4th one if I... Oh no! 4 ears, Nia. I'm sorry for asking. Yeah, I think the DP is gonna take a look. Okay. This is a very good look for me, though, Nia. Anyone else think so, Nia? This is very cute. I don't know what I was expecting when I turned it on, Nia, but this is very adorable. What happens if I rub your bald head and all 4 ears at the same time, Nia? I explode! I simply explode! You become more cute day by day. Thank you, Nia! Sorry I was almost sort of kind of late. I was very surprised, Nia, that I managed to run to the convenience store in 15 minutes, Nia. It would have been faster, but the person in front of me was like paying their bills. I'm like, oh, my guy. Please do not pay your bills. I have streams to get to. Stop paying your bills. More like 4 years, Seion. 4 years will be next year in... Your girly doesn't remember. Next year in July. Hmm? Yes, next year in July, Nia. Hello, Christian. Welcome. How are you doing, Nia? You slay with the glasses. Is it working? Am I transferring more and more into rifle material by the moment, Nia? My god, the Celeste Princess starts the stream! Yeah, I wanted to, like, do a quick, convenience store run. But then I did all the prep stuff, Nia, and then I proceeded to forget. Also, it was like 10 degrees outside, and I was not dressed for 10 degrees, Nia. I went out in jeans and my little t-shirt. I was like, oh no! It's cold, Nia, it's cold. Huge! Hello, Raiders, welcome! Hello, streaming, welcome! How is your stream? I'm Watson here again. Thank you for the follow, Mystic. Welcome. Do you guys like the new sounds? Hold on, I'm gonna make it be a shout out. I'm so sorry, my mods are still sleepy. There we go, Nia. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, you're playing Wuthering Waves. How was it, Nia? Did you have fun? Thank you for the photo, Live Snowflake. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. How are you doing? How's your stream? Are those the follow and raid sounds? They are! So the follow sound is the gung gung ganga, and then the raid sound is the hoo. Siri Raid, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. This is the second time they were using the. Oh, I forgot to Nia. I'm so sorry, Nia. I'm in the middle of Nia. Not that kind of Nia, but another type of Nia. Hello, Taku, welcome. Did you have a good Woo-Wah stream? I haven't really been caught up with Woo-Wah, but I heard that there's this like really pretty character. And I'm sold. No, I don't. Not. Okay. Oh, I also rigged it. Not rigged it. I didn't want to say rigged it. I also set it so that every single time you get raided, I automatically wave, which is also huge. Guess who learned automation? Your model looks so pretty. Thank you. This is our second time using her. Our debut stream was on today's Monday. It's Saturdays. Can't remember names. You have to go do any post-stream stuff, please feel free to. If you have to go to bed, if you have to go to bed, I will sing you a lullaby, which is now also a redeem. But I will sing you a nice lullaby if you're going to bed. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We yap a lot here. I'm about to start yapping a whole lot more. Your mic sounds so crisp. I know. I did some settings. Your girl fumbled. Not fumbled. Your girl fidgeted with some settings. Can I get a lullaby? Yeah, sure. Okay. Just for you. Okay. Let me mute my BGM. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Or I'll remove your eyebrows. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Or your eyebrows will be gone. Have a good night. Your girl always fumbles a little. She does. She really does. If we don't fumble, is it really a Seion a stream? No. No, it is not. How very welcome. How are you doing? Hello, Mani. Welcome. Studying and learning architecture? Is architecture the one with, like... architects? Do you study architects? No, architects study architecture. So our architecture is... buildings! Ah! See, I knew. I was just testing. Chat to see if you guys were huge brain. You guys were very huge brain. Congratulations. You passed my very vigorous testing. Congratulations. Yes, as we all already know, architecture is the studying of buildings. Like how to build them? Studying of ancient architects. Okay, you got me. Studying to build an iris statue. You should. You really should. I think figuring out how to do the crown is going to be difficult, but other than that, I think you'll do well. You will do very well. Wait, so if you hire, wait, do the architects do the inside or the outside of the building? Is there like a different name for the people who do the inside? Like the designers do the inside? Your background is beautiful architecture. Thank you! Oh, I forgot. You guys were saying that I didn't do a room tour during the debut. You were right. I did not. What is Seion in its main symbol? I'm guessing the crown. That is the symbol that was used in our merch. We have merch. Check out merch. That is the main symbol that was used there. So I would say the crown is a pretty good one. Oh, the inside is okay. Brains matching. The brains are matching. The merch is amazing. Can't confirm. Thank you. How's Star? Welcome. Not my birthday. How are you doing? Do you guys want to see a little bit more of the room? We have time before you get into the questions. By the way, if you haven't sent in the questions yet, it's not too late. I'll check at the once we're done with the current ones, and I'll import any of the any of the new ones, so it's not too late. Next month's paycheck gone. Did you get all of them? Did you get everything on the list? This time I'm late only by 1 day. But not all interior designers study architecture. Ah. But interior design is a sub-study of architecture. Ooh. We're matching gungungangas. The brainwaves. You're coming. Oh, you got everything by the t-shirt? Really? You're gonna have a couple of Seion Aera standees to put up around your room. It's gonna be huge. Huge. They draw blueprints of the building, deciding how to design and build it and the materials used to build. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, my blood type is... Hello, welcome. Thank you. That's so sweet. The hoodie looks so good too. Please, when you guys get your hoodies or you get your merch, please post photos of them. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. It's gonna be so cute. You don't have to like post your face or anything. You can just like put it in your bed or something. Or you can, oh, those of you with dogs, if you can get your dogs to wear the hoodie, whoa. Whoa. If you could get your dogs to wear the hoodie, I would lose it. I would say on A lose it. I don't know how I feel about having a Seion Aera watching me at all times. What do you mean? You have a Seion Aera watching you at all times anyway. I'm in your wall, Sleepy. We've been over this. I'm in your wall. You know, the fecal matter? Ah, yeah, there it is. I will pin this. There we go. So in case you haven't there we go. Okay, in case you haven't sent in anything, you can still do it. Even if my dog would sit still enough for it, the hoodie would slow up entirely. I don't know, maybe some of you have what are they called? Maybe some of you have golden retrievers? I feel like a golden retriever could probably wear it pretty well, right? What if I get the... You're what? Why do you have that? Oh, you have a corgi! Ah! I love to see it! Oh my goodness, can you make that happen? Can you have your corgi? No, I don't, but can you have your corgi wear it? That would be so huge! That would be so huge! I would love that for me. Hello, girl, welcome. How are you doing? Do any of you have golden retrievers? I feel like I've seen most people's pets. Like most of the Nebulites pets. I don't know if you guys have golden retrievers. Why is Balt so expensive? Of course! I can't have it on all the time. There's also I think, a limited redemption, so... She's there, unfortunately, I just pretend she isn't. What do you mean? Plus, it was already redeemed at the start of stream. For those of you who don't know, fecal matter is turned into fecal sludge, which is used in construction. So you should just always remember that Seion Aera could be in your walls at this very moment. The Seion Aera fecal sludge. I'd be very careful if I were you. You never know. You have 130? How do you guys get so... Well, I guess it's by watching streams. I gotta head out now. It's okay. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and have a good night, guys, because, under the bed and in the closet. My bed actually doesn't have an underside. It didn't have one before either because I slept on a platform, so there was no under. I just slept on basically the floor. Yay, Seion glasses! Tom is gonna be using that a lot. This is about to be the most popular redeem. Hello, Santa's welcome. How are you doing? Can't wait for Jeremy to show up. I think Jeremy is the one who mentioned the glasses reading. Don't call me out like that. Yay. Chad, is she done about talking about the poop in the walls? It's not poop in the walls, listen. When you think, you know, I always used to think that when I think it's because of Finding Nemo. You know how there's a scene in Finding Nemo where the fish get flushed down the toilet, and then the ikemen fish is like, all drains lead to the ocean or something. I used to always think that our poopy just went straight into the sea. And I was like, man, that's a lot of poop in the sea. But then I learned that that's not true. Apparently, it does get turned into walls sometimes. Just wild. Thank you for following, Exton. Welcome. How are you doing? Do you still remember Kuna? I do. I used to think of commissioning her for. I am. I just have a bit of a backlog going on because I need to financially recover from this debut before I can do more things. I'm very sorry. Good, just tired? Did you have a long Monday? Or is Monday just starting for you? I had the worst start to the day. We had a health checkup today. And so first thing in the morning, you had to like, you know what, never mind, let's not talk about this. Let's skip to the next part in the day. I put my transportation card, which is like it's called a Suica here. It's what you have to use to get on public transportation. And then I lost it. I put it in my pocket, and then I think when I got off the bus, it dropped out of my pocket. It's like, no, and I only noticed when I was about to like tap in at the train, and I noticed my card wasn't there. I was like, ah! And then I went to try and get it. But of course, because I had dropped it on the bus had driven off already. So I was like, no. But then I couldn't be late for school because it was a health checkup. And I didn't want him to, like, dock my attendance. And then I had to buy a ticket to get on the train, which was, like, $7 because it's very far away. So I had to pay $7 just to get on this train to go to school and back. And I was like, no. And then I was like freaking out because normally... Okay, so the last time I lost my card, they called me and was like, hey, we found your card. Do you want to come pick it up? But like, they didn't call me this time. And so I was like telling my roomie about it. I was like, I lost my card. And they were like, did you lose only the card or like your whole like case? I was like, I lost the whole case. And they told me that because in my case, I have, like, photos of, like, me and Ain and me and Asteria and Kumi. And they were like, oh, maybe they just couldn't see that your card was in it. And I was like, oh, so they called the bus company for me. And the bus company was like, yeah, we have it. You can just come and get it. I was like, yay! And then I looked up where the bus company was, and it was, like, an hour away! I was like, no! So I had to take the walk of shame all the way to this bus company to get my card. And then go all the way home. And I think I spent like $15 just on transportation because I didn't have my card. In conclusion, it was not a great Seion A day. Definitely could have been better. I would give it a 3 upon 10. But unfortunately, yes. That just means I should buy more merch. What about 2 Seion A standees? You're gonna have 2 of them. You're gonna have 2. Oh, yeah, couldn't I just change it? Ah, I see. But yeah, because my IC transportation card, it has a commuter pass. What that means is that because I'm a student, I pay a certain amount for like 6 months of free transportation, so it's at like a discounted rate. But because I didn't have my card, I had to pay full price. It was like $15. Ah! You know how many sweet treats I could have got with that? A lot of sweet treats. Could have gotten so many sweet treats. It was a very unfortunate situation. Very, very unfortunate. That makes my day some more fun. I'm glad you had a better day than I did. I definitely did not. Oh, my 160 cm teddy bear. I've always wanted to bring it to Japan with me, but then I would have to like buy the seat on the airplane or something. I guess I wouldn't have to. I can technically ship it in a... But it's very heavy. It's huge. Maybe if I vacuum pack it. Hello, Nepal, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for the nose boop. Ooh, if we could get a nose boop redeemed, that would also be very huge, actually. But yeah, because I was supposed to go home earlier today, so I thought I could get like a longer nap time. But then, with all my shenanigans and having to go all the way to the place and then back, I ended up losing all of my free time. I did get McDonald's for lunch though, so that was good. You're in the train for 7 hours? Where are you going? You did pick a number from 1 to 40. 22. Legend has it that if you stare at the wall inside the toilet while you see Seion Aera. Yeah. Yes. Correct. Yeah, I did manage to get some fries because of this all shenanigans. But yeah, did you know we had to do our like height and weight, and I got smaller. I not weighed in, but I measured it at 168.5. I was like, what? I'm small. There you go. But I'm small. I'm pretty sure it's because I was like hunched over, you know, like a prawn. You see, now I'm like hunched over like a prawn, so it's not like the full range of Seion Aera. But my weight also wasn't significantly lower than what it was at home, so I was like, yeah! I want to see my boyfriend during the weekend. I'm going back. Oh! So, but train? 7 hours? That's wild. I think if you take a Shinkansen for 7 hours here, you get, like, into the water or something. No, you can get to Hokkaido. I think Hokkaido is 7 hours by train from Tokyo. Do not quote me on that. Hana, if that's wrong, please let me know that it's wrong. It sounds right. But yeah, we had to, like, check our vision and, like X-ray and stuff like that today. And, like, blood pressure. Everything was good, but we also like a pee check. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. So that was my not very good day. Lyra's doing your height. I know every single stream that Lyra comes into, she's taking a few bits off the top. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's small. I was really surprised. I was like, what? I have measured in at like 169.5 or something before, but like not a whole 1 centimeter. Oh, you're in the bus. It's 10 hours. 10 hours. 10. Isn't it faster to just go by plane at that point? It's kind of funny. In Japan, it's cheaper to take the plane places than to take the train. The Shinkansen to Osaka is like twice the price of the plane. Which is wild. I think the plane was like, the last time I checked, the plane was $99 and the Shinkansen was like $150. So yeah, I will be on the plane. Well, except no, because I don't like flying and I'm scared of planes. So no, I will not be on the plane. We grounding the day to do it? Yeah, I'm actually 170. I don't know, my height really changes based on who's taking it. But yeah, I normally just say I'm 170 because that's like the most common height measurement that I get. But today it weighed me in so low. You're officially below 170, you're legally tiny. Sleepy's just out here hoping that I'm finally shorter than them. It will never happen, my guy. But yeah, I was definitely shrimping. The person was like, stand up straight, and then I tried my best to stand up straight, and then she said it again. She was like, can you stand up straight? I'm like, I am! I swear! Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me in a Seion Ace stream. You know better than that, Slay boy. Slay boy. Slay boy. Do you remember the heels? I actually don't wear heels. I can't walk in heels. I have never been able to walk in heels at all. I had to try once in the little school because the teachers wanted me to like play this adult principal in a school play, and so like, okay, to like reinforce the idea that you are an adult, you have to wear heels. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I walked like a chicken. You know, I walked like... Have you seen those videos of cats and dogs where you put socks on them and then they're like, whoa! That was me. That was me. That was entirely me. So the teacher eventually was like, okay, let's just have you wear your sneakers then. Like, okay. Okay, teacher, I tried my best though. You always give me credit for that. So, in conclusion, I've never been able to walk in heels. I had to wear pump shoes during my graduation. Do you guys know what pump shoes are? They're the ones you wear for graduation. I could not do it. I could not do it. I mean, I could like I could at least stumble on and off the stage. But I watched my own graduation video, and I look like a platypus trying to like get my way up to the stage. Did not go great. Did not go great. There was an attempt, though. I think it's because I just never bothered to learn how to walk in heels. Because I don't like to be tall, and I don't want to be taller than I already am. So why bother getting heels just to be tall? I don't want to be tall. I want to be small. Your girly wants to be small. Oh, okay, Kevin, have a good night. See you. See you next time, Rissville. Good luck in your tournament. Sending you all the good vibes. Do you like to rub my head again? You like to rub my head one more time? You know you want to. Hello, Asha. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, my girl. Did you have a good day?
I love corn.
No, I don't. Are you going to have a good Monday? Please, they're very huge. My version of the head rub. If you rub my bald head, you get luck for 10 years. A free ball redeem for the rub? No. No. Granted, if you wanted to make sure to drop by as soon as I could. Thank you! Thank you so much! I can now move so much more. It is wild. Did you have a good day? I had a horrible day. Well, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. At least, it would be horrible if I did end up losing my card and had to make a new one. But at least, I guess I got it back. I had to spend $15 to get it back, but at least I did. I mean, the card itself was one thing, because I can technically just remake my Suica. It's not that big of a deal. But I have all my, like, Purikuras in it, and my Polaroids. And like all my photos with my friends, and I'm like, I don't want to lose that. And I can't replace those. I can replace my card. Motto is beautiful. Thank you. The walk of shame, yeah, me walking into the bus company. I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I lost my card, and they were like, what does your card case look like? And I'm like, oh, it's a pig. It has a pig on it. Please give me my pig. Please give me back my pig. This is all I ask for. So that was my day today. Okay, let us start going into the questions before I over-yap again. Because you know what? I will over-yap if given the opportunity. Okay, so not all of them are in here. I did cut some out. Oh, ooh, I see there's a few more. Okay, I will add in some of the others. I cut out some other questions that are not questions, basically. Or like stuff that I pretty much already answered in the debut, so they're not all here. But let us get into answering, and if you guys have any more as we go along, feel free to add on to it. Question time, yes. Yep, time overtime for a regularly scheduled yep. I've been baiting everyone in the title. The Q&A has not happened. Alright. Okay, so this is the first question. Do you have any goals or things you want to do right now? We did technically answer this, yes, we did technically answer this during the debut, but there was something that I wanted to add on to this question that I kind of didn't talk about in the debut. What sort of questions can we ask and well, anything that breaks our TOS and or our stream rules in general is a no-no. And then Seion Aera, where do you live is also a no-no. But other than that, you can go for it. I mean, if it's inappropriate, I just won't put it on stream. But yeah, things that I want to do right now. Since we're getting so close to the end of the new year, the end of 2024, next year I want to buy a guitar. You know how I've always talked about doing those learning how to play a guitar stream? I want to make that my goal for next year. Once I financially recover from this debut, I want to get myself a guitar and I want to learn how to play it on stream. Oh, Nanette, hello! How are you doing? Welcome! Oh no, is it blocking? Is it blocking my alert box? There we go. Gung Gung Ganga. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome, y'all. You're so cute. Yes, man, recognize them. We did rate them the other day. They're so cute. How are you doing? Welcome. Congrats on the debut. Thank you. How are you doing? We're currently answering some questions. So if you guys have any questions, do feel free to send them in. But yeah, I wanna commit to getting a guitar. I just always wanted to learn it. Wouldn't it be so cool if we didn't have to use like karaoke? And I could just like strum the chords and then we could sing songs on stream? Wouldn't that be so cool? I feel like I could look up some videos. I don't know what type of guitar I want to buy still. Cause I don't want it to be loud. So guitar is a great instrument to learn. I have never been a piano person. I'd love to try the piano. I was forced to try the piano in high school because I went to a music high school and we had to be in bands. And, like, it's okay for you to be a vocalist, but, like, you also have to be something else that's not a vocalist. So I had to learn the piano. I was, like, forced to. And I hated it. I hated it. We had to do, like, piano exams. And the thing that I hated most about it was that we had to take the same exams as people who had been playing the piano from, like, when they were babies. I was like, how is that fair? And then so I basically just got a C in every single piano lesson. And then the teacher would always make fun of me, and then it was not huge. Huge! Hello, Raiders! Welcome! How are you doing? Yes, it's Meg popping in! Well, hello, thank you so much! What were you streaming? Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out. Sorry, my mother very EP today. How was your stream? Did you have a good time? Music! Were you singing? Was it a singing stream? Karaoke stream? Why did I say singing stream? Thank the follow, Miss Miko. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. How are you doing? Did you guys have a good time? We were just talking about it. I was just talking about wanting to buy a guitar. Thank you for the follow, Tefka. Thank you for the follow, Mike Peppy. Welcome to the Thank you for the follow, Dialogue. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. Yeah, I know the mods are very EP today. You guys have a good stream. I was just talking about wanting to buy a guitar so that I could, like, play the guitar while singing. Wouldn't that be huge? Gung Gung Ganga. Gung Gung Ganga, indeed. Why did I choose to make this the alert sound? Hello, Raiders. Hello. My name is Seion Aera. I'm the Celestial Princess training to become an idol. I love your model. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is a yapping and also a Q&A stream. So please feel free to yap You may yap. Please yap along with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Name to follow MHD. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. The introduction Papa is really slick. I know, because I always forget to introduce myself. Or I get fumbled and forget what to say, so now I just have this, and then I never fumble. I've never fumbled since. That is a lie. Hello, MB Gravity, welcome. She's gonna start a band. Fun fact, I was in a band. I was in a band in high school because we were forced to. Like I said, I was in a music school, and I was the vocalist for it. I was like in the Annie song themed band. So I performed Snow Halation and oh, what's the name of the other song? In the Papa Ninja, welcome to Nebu Nation. Anyone else know it? That one! I sang that one live. Pretty cool, but that was also kind of where I started developing stage fright. So, very cool, but also, not very cool. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Go get your food. I will take very good care of your community. They will be nicely cared for. They will be coddled, and their eyebrows will be slowly removed. Thank you so much for the raid. I'll take very good care of everyone, I promise. Tis the season. It is the season for Snow Halation. We need a VTuber band. That'd be so cute. It would, wouldn't it? What would I... That's the thing, though. I don't really play an instrument. And I kind of feel bad about that I don't play an instrument. I feel like I'm a liability. Snow Halation is my... Oh, right. Nebulites, you guys promised that you would tell me who... Mariah Carey is. Tell me. You guys said you would tell me in the last stream. But then it was a debut stream. You guys said she sings like a Christmas song? I don't want a lot for Christmas. Is that the song? I'm gonna look it up. It's called I Don't Want a Lot for Christmas. Okay. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look this up. I'm assuming I can play it on stream, but I will look it up. How do you spell her name? Mariah... I don't want a lot for Christmas. Oh, it's all I want for Christmas is you. Ah, okay, I see it. Okay, let me listen to it. I don't know, I may know it. The only Christmas song I know is oh, it's playing. I might have to skip to the chorus. Okay, I think I've heard it maybe before. Okay, it sounded kind of familiar. Alright, okay, so now I know. Mariah Carey is the person who sang the All I Want for Christmas is You. Okay, I will remember that. I'll commit it to my memory. And then I'll forget in about 2 weeks. Ask me again in 2 weeks. Every single Christmas they use this song everywhere? Really? I mean, I feel like I know it, but I don't hear a lot. The one that I hear the most often is like da 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 padoru padoru. I had to. No, but really though. Or like I hear the Silent Night, Holy Night. I hear that one a lot too. Oh, it's like a US thing? Okay. Maybe I'm gonna assume that that's why I haven't heard it. For me, I know that one Christmas song, but then everyone always says that they don't know it. It's the one where it's like, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. And when I was really young, I thought that it was a song about like the mom cheating on Santa Claus. No, like cheating on the dad of the Santa Claus. And then I realized that the meme was that the dads normally dress up as Santa Claus. But I thought that the mom was like eloping with Santa Claus when I was younger. Yeah, no, the lyrics are literally, I saw mom kissing Santa Claus. It's like told from the perspective of the child. But it's supposed to be like, cause the dad is dressed up as Santa Claus, but then the kid sees it. And I'm like, oh no, mom is cheating on the dad with Santa Claus. And then I grew older and then I realized like what it actually was. Oh, there's this other Christmas song I know that's like, last Christmas I gave you my heart. That one I also know. I thought it was also about cheating. I mean, it does sound like it, doesn't it? Now you know. No, it wasn't. It wasn't about cheating. But yeah, that was a pretty good song. But the last Christmas one, that always made me kind of sad. I thought the lyrics were so sad, like, oh no, last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. It was one of those I'm 14 and it's deep kind of things. I was really into that song when I was younger. Okay, anyway, back to the questions. Yeah, the guitar thing is one thing I really want to make happen. I don't know what type of guitar is both optimized for streaming, but also optimized for not bothering my neighbors, but also optimized for recording. I feel like considering I have an AI anyway, I kind of want something that can like plug into it. You know? Like that'd be a whole lot more useful. You better watch out. You better not cry. Now that you mention it, that is pretty ominous. Why do they... Santa Claus is coming to beat you up. Maybe you should welcome. Get a drum. You know like how they sell silent drum sets now? You just like plug it in and then you can use it. I want that, but like a guitar, you know? So yeah, that is basically one of the goals. Next year, I will be getting myself a guitar. I don't know what type of guitar yet, but we will do the research when we need it. Sarah's on the way to your house. She's already in your walls. I would be very careful if I was you. Very careful. Okay. I know who sent this. What does it feel to be the most gorgeous queen in the world, princess? Princess, thank you. Electric guitar... No, because one of the reasons I thought about an electric guitar is so that I could have the electric guitar and then plug it into my AI so that it makes no sound. Because you know what? If it has no amps, it makes no sound. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. But I know. Maybe not. Because see, I like the vibes of having an acoustic one over an electric one. Like, you know like when you strum you know like when you strum an acoustic guitar, it has a certain type of vibe that you don't really get with the other ones. But yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking about. I just don't know. I feel like nowadays they do sell like acoustic guitars that you can just like plug into your AI, but I don't know if like I could get that. They're probably more expensive, but I will check those out. I will be checking those out. Just like how this marshmallow is checking me out. I know who this is though. Thank you. But how long did it take to plan out your debut? I don't know how long it takes to plan it out. As we all Seion Aera know, I don't really do planning. Your girlie doesn't do planning. I wouldn't so much say that it's planned. So much so as it just happened. But. So I started... Oh yeah, I just remembered. I actually wanted to bring up the original sketches on this stream. Let me go look at it while I yap. Yeah, cause I think I got the first... I was thinking about it the same time that I heard that Este and Kumi were upgrading. So that was last year in about... This was a very long time ago. It was like in November. Yeah, I first started commissioning the design of it in November. And then... I got the design at the end of November, and then I was looking around at moms. Finding a VTuber mom can be a little bit difficult because everyone's style is so different, and I had a few people that I was interested in, but it was like not a first come first serve thing. It was like you send them your design and then they see if they want to do it or not. And I got rejected by a few of the moms that I was initially considering. So this is kind of what so it took me a little while to like find a mom that I kind of wanted to work with, and then when I did, I think I asked them in around February or March. And then, yeah, and then I was put on the wait list to be started in July. So there was basically like 4 months of waiting time in between. Which was a lot of waiting time. So I didn't really do anything, in that period, because even though I had the design early, it was just the concept, like it wasn't the full design, so basically... we still had to like add on the colors, and we had to add on like the small little details, because it was mostly just a sketch, which if I'm trying to look for it and I want to bring it up on stream. Hello Mirror, welcome! Hello XP, welcome! So I basically had to wait until the full PNG was out before I started commissioning things. But that was basically every single morning... Every single morning of my train ride for the past 6 months is just me looking through Skep and VGen, looking for people to commission. Like, that was my life for 6 months. So it's not like I planned it in like a very good way. Like, oh, I just knew what I wanted. And I knew I had a set amount of time to get it done. So... So I just looked through VGen and then commissioned people as it popped into my head. I was like, oh, I should get a chat widget. And then I looked up a chat widget. I was like, oh, I should get a background. And I looked up background. And then eventually everything came together in November. So that was what had happened. Hello, Ray, welcome. How about you doing? I wish I released for responsibly. Now we gotta do more content. Now we gotta do... more videos. I gotta record more songs. I gotta complete some stuff with the other stuff. For those of you asking if we have like songs planned for Christmas, we do. It's not a solo. It is not a solo, but there is going to be songs. Like bzzz. Like zzz. Honestly, that's how I am with VGen. I just always like scroll and then I see things. I'm like, oh, I want that. But like now I'm trying not to because, you know, the lack of the cash monies. If I see things and I'm like, oh, I want that, I have no self-control. So because of the lack of self-control, I'm trying not to scroll as much as I did before. Trying very, very hard. Dude, Buford's like so long. It does. So I guess it technically has been a year since I got my first design up. And then waiting for everything to come in. You have like one artist in VJ. Do you guys ever feel nervous about commissioning the same person twice? Because I do. I feel really bad when I commission the same person twice. Because I was always under the impression that like artists like to draw different characters for different people, and it's like, oh, Seion Aera again? You know? Like, I always feel like I can't go back to the same artist twice. thought about like repeating commissions. Like, what if I commission them and I'm like, can you draw me? But like, again, in like a different situation. You love getting repeat commissioners, really? I always feel so guilty. I don't know what it is. A lot of artists definitely like repeat clients when they know those clients are nice. No, but like, what if they don't think I'm nice to work with? What if they think I was like, oh, Seion Aera? And I'm like, please draw my OC, please. Hello, Fading, welcome. Does it? Then they'll start rejecting you. Oh my goodness, whenever I get a scab rejected, it hits me. It hits me deep in my heart. I'm like, oh no! What have I done? I've just naturally come to assume that it's because the design is complicated. I just pretend that that's the reason to make myself feel better. If you're actually worried, then you're definitely not one of the problem clients. It's like whenever I ask for a change, I'm like, I'm so sorry, can I ask for this one edit, please? This is the last one I will ask for, please. You know what I think is hello, Talgan, welcome. I am so indecisive sometimes, and I feel like that's the most annoying thing about... Oh, Epic is starting! Go forth, stretch, hydrate. You guys will be right back. I'll see you in a little bit. It's okay, Ray! It's okay, Ray. I will yap again when you're back. Okay. Yeah, because... I always used to feel like, yeah, I'm very indecisive, right? So... So sometimes I will like reply and be like, can I get these changes? But then I'll look at it again 2 hours later and I'll be like, oh, but there's like one more thing that I really want, but I don't, oh my goodness, but like it's bothering me. Oh, Sleepy, thank you! Ray, welcome back! Welcome back, Ray! Yeah, so I'm very indecisive. And then you know how like normally you have to like tell all the changes all at once, but then like I second guess myself and I'm like, oh, but should I like ask for this too? But I've already like asked one time. But I feel like they're like not maybe understanding what I'm asking for, but I've already asked twice. What if I ask one more time and they're like, oh, this person keeps asking for changes? Like, ah! I don't know, I always feel so embarrassed whenever I commission people. That's honestly part of the reason why it takes so long for me to do something. Take my money, I must watch the ads. No! Especially when it's gone to like multiple changes already. I just feel like the worst person. Cause it's kind of like when I'm mixing and I'm doing a mix for someone, or like I'm doing a mix for a course battle, and like once we're at the 10th round of revisions, like I'm about to shut down. I'm about to be like, ah, please free me from my mortal coil. Please. So I feel like I know how it feels, so I don't like being that person. But yeah, sorry, I keep yapping. But that's part of the reason why sometimes it takes me like a long time to plan out stuff, because I commission something, but then it's like not exactly what I'm thinking about, but I'm too scared to ask for revision, and I'm like, oh no. And then I just sit on the DM for such a long time. I'm like the worst person. I'm like so scared of commissions for like no reason. I have this like skep preset thing that I use, and inside of my skep preset, there are the words, I'm so sorry for bothering you, about 3 times. Welcome back from ads! I'm sorry you had to go away. Welcome back. I was basically just talking about how I'm so indecisive and I'm always so scared to ask for changes that... Yeah, like, if I'm at a restaurant and people give me the wrong meal, I'll be like, thank you, that tastes great. Like, anything about it, and that's part of that's kind of part of it. Be like, oh yay, this is delicious, thank you. You know? So when I commission people, it's the same. When I commission people, it's like, oh, that's great, thank you, that's so delicious, yay! So man, I cannot find this design sketch. It's okay, I will do it. I will dig it back out, I promise. It's been a long time, it's been a year. It's been a year, and my Google Drive is at maximum capacity. It's a lot of capacity. Sounds like me whenever I DM you. True! So true! Anyone who I've ever DM'd or like asked things for, you guys know this is just how the Seion A speaks. Oh, I found the sketch! Okay. I just wanted to show you guys what the original like outfit concepts looks like. The final one that my mom and I ended up taking was kind of a mix and match of all of them. And then the colors and everything went in later. But I feel like you can see the general idea of where we were going. Oh, this is a PSD! My god. Okay, wait. I cannot open that on stream. Why do I have a PSD? Hold on, real quick. This is true. Yeah, it's like a PSD. Okay, hold on. Your girly will simply screenshot it. Okay. Take screenshot and upload to OBS. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Like I had this before and then I just basically... Okay. Alright. Okay, sorry. Okay, I got it. I Seion A have it. We are Seion A gaming. I'm going to lose my bitrate because I'm uploading something. This reminds me of the one time my Google Drive was uploading like 10 different files and I forgot about it and then I tried to stream. And then I was getting like constant stream interruptions. I was like, why? What's wrong with my Wi-Fi? But what's wrong was that I was trying to upload like 200 different files and streaming at the same time. And no, that doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's look at the original concept. Sorry, it's not colored, so I'm going to have to make them very, very huge. Hello, welcome to the Nebulation. How are you doing? I'm just sharing some of the outfit concepts that we had for the debut. As you can tell, the one in the middle is the one that ended up taking the stage. I don't know why I said it like that. The one in the middle is the one that ended up being used the most. But you can see that I took some elements from the other ones as well. Oh yeah, the first one, this one here is like very, very princessy. I was like, oh man, I kind of want a huge floofy princess dress. I also really liked her hair a lot. Because of the way it twisted and it was like very curly. I think this one is like a lot more curly. And then the second one, the outfit that I'm wearing now, the original concept of the hair is actually more of like a short twin tail thing. But then I really like the design of the third one, of the ribbons in the hair, so... The final one just ended up kind of being like a mix and match of the three. But most of the concept came from the middle one. Like you can see the dress and everything is pretty much the same, except the hand accessories and the shoes changed a little bit. I also think I took the ribbons over the third one. But yeah, so that was kind of what the original concept was like. I got this back in, November, so... I guess it did technically take me about a year. But I mean, most of them wasn't exactly planning. The planning wasn't really what took a long time. It was basically just being on different wait lists. And getting everything commissioned. Because, I mean, some things, you know, it takes like a month, it takes 2 months. The rigging and the art definitely takes the longest. So I basically just waited until I got everything, and then we were Gucci. And then I made the slides the day before. No, see, because I was originally thinking of commissioning someone for the slides. But Seion Aera being Seion Aera, I I was like going back and forth on what I wanted in it. Cause you know, like once you send off your information, like that's it, it's finalized. But I was like, oh, but I want to include this. But I also want to include this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't include this. So I was thinking about it for so long, and in the end I was like, I'm just gonna make it myself. So then I can change whatever I want whenever I want. So once again, my indecisiveness has prevailed. I don't know if I would say prevailed. But my indecisiveness has been a thing. Here, let me hydrate. The most indecisive child. Okay, let's go to the next one. How would you describe your music? What imagery? What imagery? Are you thinking about when conceptualizing new songs? I feel like this question might have kind of thought that I wrote my own songs. Unfortunately, I don't. But I do have a pretty clear concept of what I want whenever I bring my ideas to producers. I would definitely describe my music as idly. all the music that I've commissioned has all just been very upbeat and idly. I have a very clear image of what music I like to sing and what music I like to sing but know that my voice isn't meant for, and what genre that I don't like to sing. But when I think about conceptualizing music, it kind of depends. I think for Smile, Sing, Shine, because original songs are so rare, I guess, in a way. You know, like you it's not like you can have like 15 original songs in a year. So each original song I have to like really think about what message I want. Which is why I try not to stray too much from my concept. Cause you know, can you imagine if I just came out with I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I released something that was a completely different genre, you guys would also really like it. What genre do you not like to sing? I don't like to sing the kind of songs that are very like too K-poppy or too like English pop. I don't know how to explain it because I don't listen to the types of genres that I don't like to sing, so I can't give you a song as an example. What is like a good example? I don't know. I guess just a normal K-pop song or like a E-pop song where, you know, it's not so much the lyrics, it's more of like the same word repeating over and over, and there's like this bass and it's like doo 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 doo. I'm not describing this well. You get what I mean though, right? Maybe, kind of, I hope. Smile, Sing, Chinese peak idol. That is another thing I'm scared of, is that I peaked at Smile, Sing, Shine and you guys would enjoy the other originals as much. But I also guess it is the first one, so the first one will definitely hold a certain specialness to it, so I guess that is fair. But I do worry that you guys won't like the subsequent ones as much. But whenever I commission original songs, when I commission on the stage, I pretty much had the same thought process that I wanted it to be a sister song to Smile, Sing, Shine in terms of messaging. So I also wanted to be like idol-like. How's Arnoni? Welcome! The reason why I don't go completely off the rails with original songs is, like I said, we only get a few of them. So I want to make sure that each one has like this very strong messaging to it. The only one that doesn't is actually going to be the third one. The third one is going to be an interesting... It's a little bit different from the first two. Oh, and especially because I wrote the lyrics for On the Stage. So I always like to make sure we go for that like galaxy theme. I have been thinking of like getting a ballad though, because I feel like all of our songs have been really upbeat and idly. I don't know, I don't really sing ballads all that often. I feel like it'd be cute. Get that Seion original that you can listen to in your bathtub or the shower's running. She'll say the cake diagram. What is that? Is it actually cake? I hug you. Hello, Shiraki, welcome! How are you doing? A Seion original like that will destroy me. But yeah, I mostly like to think about... I definitely always use my character image as the song imagery. So it's always been like, sparkly, galaxy, idol. But I think after we do like 3 straight songs... after we do like 3 straight songs with the same genre... I think for the 4th one, whenever we do it, I might want to change it up a little bit. Oh, this is a question about can't pronounce things, Seion Aera. This is a question about like our original songs and our music and like what do I think about whenever I'm thinking about the concept of these songs? The short answer, without all the yapping, is that I always think about like galaxies, stars, idols, and all that imagery. I said in the image, the more Seion songs, the better. I do think I want to do something different. I don't know how different I want to go. But I guess another example of a song that I kind of... like a genre that I kind of want to do is the more, I don't want to say electronic. It's not electronic. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's the very... you know, like the very ready, steady, go, Giga P type music? If you know, you know. Like the very, very upbeat one. Those that are so much trouble to mix. Oh my goodness. I was asked to mix one of the songs like that one time and I was like... like, no, I can't say on a do that. The what? Okay, let me put a link to like the general... let me put a link to the one I'm talking about, and then everyone can get a rough gauge. Ready, steady, go. Nope, this is not the... okay. Got a completely different one. There we go, okay. Like these types of vibes. Like, wouldn't it be cool? Can you imagine Seion Aera doing a cover of a song like this? It'll be huge! It'll be really hard to mix, but it'd be huge! Cause the thing is that the songs that I listen to are also like all very idly, so whenever I do covers, I do like a normal set genre of songs. I don't really go outside of that too much. But also, I'm not good at rapping. And I have a voice that's naturally... no, I don't want to say it's naturally idly, because it's not. I have a low voice, and you guys know that. But those are the songs that I'm most comfortable with. So whenever I try to do something out of that, like when I sang Footfalls, I was like, oh man, this is not what my voice was made of, but I gotta do my best. It slays so much. I can do metal because if you don't do it right, you run the risk of hurting your voice a lot. I do not want to run that risk because I know that if I do it, I'm gonna do it wrong. Cause yeah, those can be very, very dangerous. Thank you for the follow, Shirt the Gamer. Welcome to the Navy Nation. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I actually thought about this question a lot when I was looking at it before stream. Oh, thanks, hydrate. Let's hydrate first. Yeah. Make a sound. Hold on, let me also... I have moved multiple positions while we were doing this. We moved into a more comfortable one. There we go. Okay. Thank you for follow. Welcome to the Navy Nation. How are you doing? This is actually a question that I'm not really sure how to answer. It's... Zip wasn't the usual idol song and it's been stuck over... Yeah, like Zip isn't a song I would usually listen to or sing, but then Karen's was like, let's do this one, and I was like, okay! So what I'm trying to say is that you guys need more songs. You guys need to send me more songs. Multiple what? I don't know, what was I saying? Did I say multiple something? My memory lasts a total of 5 seconds. What did I say? Oh, I was talking about the question. I never really thought about it. It's just something that I've known ever since I was young. It's just something that I enjoyed. And I can't tell you why. I really don't know. It wasn't as if there was a certain event in my life or a certain inspiration in my life that made me decide, oh, I wanna sing things. Yeah. I think one of the earliest memories I have is when I was in the car with my grandmother and grandfather, and I don't remember where we were driving to, but I had really, really bad motion sickness when I was younger. And so to combat that, I would sing the entire car ride, because when I'm focused on one thing, I tend to not get motion sickness. And so I was just basically singing like just any random songs or something that like comes onto the radio or something like that. And then my grandfather said that they really, really liked my voice. And I was like, oh, really? Thank you. And then from that point on, every single time I was in the car with my grandfather, I would sing. Oh, that really is the earliest memory that I have. And then I guess that thought just stuck with me ever since then. Like, even when I was younger, my mom asked me what I want to do. I'd just be like, oh, I want to do singing. And my mom would be like, okay, but like, what do you want to do as a job? And then I guess from there, I slowly started finding, like, the utaites. And this was back in 2000... When was I first? I think 2007-ish? When I was baby and I started finding like online, you know, like Vocaloids. I started learning what Vocaloids were. I was like, oh man, that's so cool. I can like sing and then upload it and then other people can hear it and then I can hear them sing as well. That's huge. And then I started doing that. And I did that all the way until high school, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to like a music school. So it's, I don't know, there's not one thing that made me realize. It's kind of just like a hobby that started and continued for as long as I now know. You've been singing for a while. My very first quote-unquote cover, it wasn't even called a cover. Back in my day, back in the Seion Aera day, they were called fan dubs. So you would upload yourself singing a song and you would call it like Vocaloid Magnet fan dub. And I sang like this song from Mermaid Melody and I was like 7 years old. I could barely figure out how to use Windows Movie Maker. And that was the very first song that I sang. And I hope it never surfaces ever again. But then yeah, and then I've just done it all the way up to now. It honestly surprises even myself. I don't know why I'm so into it. Please let it surface. No! Especially with how many times in high school my teachers told me to just stop. Like, Aera, you're not cut out for this. Just, you should quit while you're ahead. But I was like, I think I'm going to not listen to that. So it really is surprising. I guess I've just always been the type of person who, if I want to do something, I will do something. I don't specifically need a reason to do something. If Seion Aera wants to do it, she will find a way to make it happen. And here you are. I feel like I do remember going to, back then anime conventions used to have this thing called Nico Nico Kuni Kaigi, which is basically like a live show where they call, like utaites from Japan to perform. I remember seeing Garo live, and I remember seeing Miume live. I remember seeing Kratnus live. If you guys are not in the Nico Nico space, this names mean nothing to you. But yeah, that was really, really cool. And I guess I just leveled up from that point. And here you are. It's funny how things work out. Or don't. I don't know. So yeah, sorry, that was a very long and convoluted answer to a question where the answer is generally, I'm not too sure. I never had a realization. I guess I was just here. Sorry if it's not too cute of a story. Alright. What do you think of orange juice and cereal? Amazing. Next. Alright. That's all we needed from that one. What would be of us if we didn't have a celestial idol? For reals, for reals. Slaypoi would be in a dark room. Slaypoi would be in a dark room playing Final Fantasy. In conclusion, nothing would have changed. What's a design element that you'll miss from your 1.0 and 2.0 designs? This was actually a huge point of contention for me. When I was, cause I remember very clearly that when I was when we got our 2.0 commissioned, I was so attached to the 1.0 design that I ended up getting like 2 outfits all in once, cause I was like, no, I don't want to change the design that much. But then when we got to the 3.0, I finally realized it's time to move on and get, you know, a whole new design. Because for those of you who didn't know, 1.0 and 2.0 were designed by me. Which is why you guys have never seen any credits for the designs on those two, because I did all of those. Wait, shall we bring out my character sheet on screen? So when we got to 3.0, I was like, I don't want something that's too different, but I kind of want something that merges my past forms into one. You know, so we get something that's not too far off, but also different and more detailed, where it actually does look like an upgrade. Oh, I just realized I have it in Discord. This is huge for me. Them the small moments we experience in life can end up changing what we want to do. That is true! I can name so many small moments that back then didn't really mean a lot, but then now have changed my life so much. Like, I never really thought I'd move to Japan, you know? Like, that was not on my childhood bingo card. Okay. Let's just have it here so that we know what she looked like. Okay. One of the things that was the hardest for me to say goodbye to... Sorry, I'm deciding where to put here. One of the things that was the hardest for me to say goodbye to was the crown. I had a really hard time moving away from it. But see, cause 1.0 and 2.0 were so simple. They're like more simplified designs. It felt appropriate for the crown to be simple as well. But then, with the new one and all the different design and outfit changes, it felt like it didn't fit anymore. So I felt like the crown had to get a significant upgrade as well. But it was definitely hard to say goodbye to, because every single time you guys would draw Seion Aera, you would just like draw this, you know, like the 3-sided crown. And it's like, oh, you just add the crown and then it's Seion Aera. But then now the crown is a little bit different. And I felt bad. I don't know. I think that's the thing that I miss the most. The fact that the crown can't be drawn as simply anymore. I think that's maybe the thing that I miss the most. Because I made sure that every other element was incorporated in some way. Like, for example... hold on. Let me hide the question. Like, can you tell that the top part of the 1.0 design And the top part of this design is actually very similar. It has the same style. It has the outer jacket and the top part. Like, it's actually very similar. So I never really did away with any of the elements. I just kind of changed them slightly and upgraded them slightly. Yeah, you can kind of see it, right? Like, if you look at the silhouette, it's kind of the same. And then the ribbon at the back for the 2.0, I also still have the ribbon at the back. And then the boots are pretty much exactly the same. It's just like everything is a little bit different, but it's also kind of the same. And that is mostly what I intended. But the saying goodbye to the crown was definitely tough. Saying goodbye to the old crown was tough. No mismatched socks. No, we got the mishmash. We got the mismatch. We got the mismatched socks in the casual one. And then the casual one, and then... Cause see... I took one look at this design and I was like, okay, so everyone is going to struggle quite a bit with drawing it. So to help everyone a little bit more, I'm going to get a casual design so that it can be drawn a little bit better. And that was the idea behind the casual design. Actually, fun fact about that. When I first got the design, I didn't really have like any lore in my head or anything like that. But then we talked about it on stream, and then everyone was like, "Oh yeah, a casual Aera, that would be so cool." And then I started thinking about a casual Aera. But then I also started thinking, okay, if we're gonna have a casual Aera, and I'm gonna have like an idol version Aera, maybe I can think of like a lore-related reason for that, you know? Like why I have like a normal form and then a non-normal form. And then that is kind of where the lore was born from. That was the start. Me having to explain why I had two different designs was the start of the lore blossoming. Casual form and ranked. The existence of a casual Seion Aera suggests the existence of a competitive Seion Aera. But yeah, so that was... I don't think I really miss anything except the crown, mostly because I designed it in a... Well, I didn't design it, but I requested it in a way that I made sure I wouldn't be missing anything. Scenario would rank at you. The highest rank I ever got to in Apex Legends was Platinum. I tried very hard, and that is the furthest that I got. But you know what? I'm very proud of myself for that. Yes, Seion Aera. Platinum girly. This is a little bit of a difficult question. What color do you... Because I associate everyone based on their names in chat. So it's hard to think about any color that's not the names in chat. Like, for example, Sleepy is just the blue cat boy. Not a cat boy, but a blue cat boy. You gotta say it the right way. It's cat boy. And Henna has always been yellow because it's the name in chat and also it's the color of pee. And then Krabs has always been hot pink because it's your name in chat. Listen, if you... I naturally associate you with your name in chat. What if the color changes? I don't know anyone who has changed their color. But I feel like I do mostly associate you with your original color. How Artemis, welcome! How are you doing? Yeah, I'm an XP's green. No, Slay Boy, you're the blue cat boy. Revert! Bring back my blue cat boy! If you guys all decided to change your colors, like, you don't tell me and then you all change your colors before stream, and then you pop in, I would be misreading chats the whole day because I associate you guys with colors. Yeah, Fading, I noticed yours used to be a lot lighter blue. Yours used to be a lot lighter blue, but I think I still associate blue. Oh, Kristen, I associate you with brown because your name reminds me of a croissant, and I do like a croissant. I do like a croissant. Yeah, for me, Talcott has also always been green. Oh, it was green. No, you were always blue for me. Or at least when I saw you in chat, you were always blue. I don't think I've ever seen a green fading. Welcome back, Sleepy. See? Blue. That's what suits you. It's like, can you imagine that's very bright. Associate a color with each nebulite. See, and I also associate Lyra with purple because Lyra has always been purple. It's like we change hats. You know how in superhero movies they like change outfits? And it's like, oh no, who is that? I would not be able to notice. Not at all. And you guys would not be able to notice either. You want to know how I know? When we were watching Singles Inferno, the moment they change outfits, everyone was like, oh. So don't you call me out on it. You guys are exactly the same way. I saw you guys live on stream. The moment all the contestants change colors, you guys were like, oh no! Who's who? You think I don't know? Dave Hydrate! You're the worst. No, I wasn't! No, you're orange! It was so funny. It's true though. Sometimes when I have the worst... Well, not memory, but it takes me a really long time to match a name to a face. Which is why it's very helpful to me that there are no faces at play here. It's just the chat messages that really help. That really helps. See, but fading just looks weird in orange. Whenever you guys change your colors, suddenly my association is very, very different. Like, the way I perceive becomes very, very different. What do you mean? What do you imagine when you see the name? I can answer that. When I first saw Fading's name, I imagined a ghost disappearing. I imagined a ghost at 50% opacity, because I always thought your name was Fading Phantom. So I was like, oh, so the ghost is gone. Cascusa's blue just because your name is always blue. See, this is what I mean. It's hard. Thank you for the follow, Artemis. Welcome to the Nebby Nation. It's difficult. It's difficult to tell. Who else? When it comes to Kasakusa, I always imagine like grass, just because like kusa means grass. Sorry, it's not a very sophisticated thought. I actually always thought that your name was Phantom. I just never read it properly, I guess. And then I remember that when I first saw Slayboy, I thought that, you know, I was getting snake vibe because of the viper. And then I went into Discord and then you were a catboy, and then now my image is catboy. That's what I was saying. If everyone changed their colors before the next stream, I would be so lost. As it is already, I already mix up Henna and Lyra's names, like, all the time. If you guys change it even more, I'd be gone. I'd be Seion gone. Sleepy. Hello, B, welcome! How are you doing? Yusha's kind of difficult, because I've known Yusha for a long time. And you've always been green. You've always been green. I naturally associate your names with your colors. I can't think of any other colors. Oh, unless you mean the image. I don't know. That's kind of the problem with those of you who've been around for like 3 years. It's been so long. You know, it's like when you know a friend for a very long time, and then they ask you, what was your first impression of them? And you're like, oh. Like, I don't remember my first impression of Kumi, because it was so long ago. It's a weird way to... When you're a streamer, I'm pretty sure this is not just me. I'm pretty sure we all do this. You associate the names with the colors because it becomes easy to remember. Like, sometimes I don't like read the names. I like glance over real quick. And then, oh, Slay Boy. Raps is gonna be very upset about that. Well, no, it's not that I don't remember the colors. Sorry, it's not that I don't remember the names. It's just that... Like, for example, right? If Cause I try to read chat very, very quickly. So, one of the ways that I do that is I look over real quick. I look at the color, and then I look at the random assortedness of the letters, and then I just... Okay, that's Slay Boy. Do you associate me with more my color or B? I associate you more with a B. Just cause B is in the name. So, like, for example, if I glance over and I see a blue name with 2 capital Fs, I just know it's fading. That kind of thing. It's not that I don't remember their names. It's one of those, like, speed reading things. You know that one, it's not a meme, but that one post going around where it's like, it's a couple of letters, like the first letter and the last letter is correct, and then everything in the middle is jumbled, but you can still read it. And they're like, it's because your brain makes associations, so you, like, automatically complete the word even though the word is not correct. It's one of those. So I look over, I look at the color, and I look at the capital letters, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know who that is. Not so much doing like a just chatting stream, but if you're doing a game where I'm like looking on the game, like Final Fantasy, and I only glance at chat like a little bit, that's normally the thing I use. But yeah, you know what I mean, right? It's very helpful. That's why sometimes I mess up Lyra and Henne. I actually can't read that. You have no caps. Yeah, so that's like another one. Like, if someone has no caps, and I look over, I know who it is. Or like if Tom, like you have an underscore, or if someone is completely just capital letters and words, that's like also another type. My brain makes a lot of associations. Holly, welcome! I'm doing good, how are you doing? I feel like a lot of VTubers do this, they just don't know. Like, especially when the chat is very fast, it helps a lot. Oh, she just completed her capstone defense, that's huge! We gotta congratulate her if she shows up today. I hope she will. Let's congratulate her. I'm fine, and congrats on the review. Thank you! Oh my goodness, does that mean we're gonna see Henne a lot more? I miss her. I miss my mods. I miss bullying her. Tell her to get over here. Will she be the first mod to show up the stream? We will see. 2 hours late. But what her capstone defense? It's like a university thing. You gotta do like a huge project, and then you have to defend that project to like a crowd. I didn't do a capstone, so I don't know. But it's like a thesis defense. Almost 2 hours in, let's go! We're doing good on questions, though. Okay. Oh yeah, I had this out here. No, I don't currently do commissions. I was thinking of it, and then I created a backlog for myself, and now I am passing away. I was thinking about it though. I do want to do mixing commissions. I really do get those cash monies. But man, hello Extreme, welcome. Blue. Blue. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Navy Nation. My eyes are so. Now we will have to reveal who is using light mode. If you're using light mode, you cannot see Fading Snake. I did want to do mixing commissions though, but I just don't have time. I think I have like 4 mixes in my backlog already that I'm just trying not to think about. Thank you, welcome. How are you doing? Once they get cleared, I would. Or like if I know you on a one-to-one basis, you can definitely ask. I can't assure you when it'll get done. Lyra asked me for a mix I think like 6 months ago. Lyra, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. I promise. Sorry, all the debut stuff just got all mashed up together. Those of you waiting on Donathon rewards, I promise I'm working on it. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm working on it. I got caught up with all the debut stuff. It all ended up happening all at once, and then And then there was production stuff for on the stage that also needed to be done. I was like, ah! But I'm now not entirely free, but I'm a lot more free than I was before. So I will be doing things. All of you waiting for stuff, I'm so sorry. You will be getting them. Everything that has to be commissioned has been commissioned, by the way. So those I'm also just I'm also mostly working on. You get opposite and can tell he uses dark mode. No, that's too readable on dark mode. It's like a very faint gray. Okay, what else? Ooh, what are my current pet peeves? Ooh, being called babes. Don't call me babes. Don't call me babes. Oh, that's a weird color. I don't know what I have against babes. I just don't like being called babes. Oh my god, babes. Or like bae. Do not call me bae. You can call me an you can call me bold. You may call me bold. Babe stops the consequence. Quick, quick! You guys gotta rub the head for good luck. Quick, quick! You gotta rub the head for good luck. Yay! Yay! Getting all the luck. Getting all the luck. This will mean that you guys will have very good gacha pulls. I'm wishing all the best for your gacha pulls.
I love corn.
No, I don't. No, I do not. Wishing you all the best for your gacha pulls. Getting the spores off your scalp. What do you mean?
Victory scream.
I'm ready for this. Woo! I really do feel bad for people who saw my motto and was like, oh, look at her, she looks so demure and she looks so mindful, so pretty, and then they pop into stream and I'm bald and I'm woo! I'm sorry, I'm actually very silly, I'm so sorry, this is just who I am. This is who I am as a streamer. What was I talking about? I've completely forgotten. Which were... Oh, my pet peeves. One of my other pet peeves, I mentioned this on the Singles Inferno night, is when someone asks me a question about myself and then doesn't let me answer. This has happened on multiple dates that I've been invited on. I don't know why people do it. Like, if you're not interested, then don't ask. Or maybe it's because my answers are too long. Is it possible that I yap too much and I scare people away? Is that possible? Can I still cosplay boy babe? Go right ahead. Ahead! Sorry, I'm calm and I'm collected. I'm calm and I'm collected. I'm collected. Oh, Fading's back! Yeah, I don't know why people do it. It always happens on dates. They'll be like, what is a good example? So what are your hobbies? And I'm like, oh, I actually really like music. And they'll be like, oh, music, you know this one band that I really like is called blah, blah, blah. And then when I was 14, I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't done. I wasn't done, but okay. It's like if you want to talk about yourself, you can talk about yourself. It's okay. You don't have to ask me questions. But then they will ask me questions, and then they'll not let me answer. Yeah, that is one of my pet peeves when people ask me questions and then they just interrupt me when I try to answer. Like, my guy. Oh, welcome. Have a good lurk. I like interrupting with something that will keep them yapping about the... Yeah, like those types are okay. But like when I'm talking about something that you asked me about and then they start talking about themselves, I'm like, alright. Sorry, the middle of my sentence interrupted the start of your... I gotta start using that one. I don't know, maybe those people were just like really, really awkward or they just really wanted to say something. But still, that is also one of my pet peeves. Or just cut them off of a real loud. Your turn! That is very good. I will be stealing that one. I will be stealing that one. Pull out the Uno reverse card. Do you guys have any pet peeves? I can't really think of them on the spot. I don't know, maybe if you guys say something it might jog my memory. What else are like my pet peeves? I know that some people's pet peeves are like not no. Some people's pet peeves are having outside clothes on the bed. That has never been a thing for me. But I know friends who like get livid like if you sit on their bed with your outside clothes, and I'm like, oh sorry, I didn't know, I didn't think about that. That's not a thing for me. That's never really been a thing for me. Oh, repetitive conversation? How are you still in a Seion Aera stream? Extreme, how are you still here? I only know how to repeat myself. However, welcome. Not flushing the toilet. Yeah, not flushing the toilet is also a pet peeve. What does your mic sound better? Thank you. It does, doesn't it? Oh, people who don't want... Oh, Ninette. Oh. Oh, Ninette. I'm so sorry. I'm so... Listen. I need you to understand. Like someone's guilty. Gosh. Listen. Okay. Just to clarify. Okay. Here's my Seion Aera morning routine. Okay. I leave the house every morning at 7:45. Like on the dot, I have to leave at 7:45 or I miss the bus. But I wake up every day at 7:30. So your girly has got 15 minutes. So so I put on my clothes, and then I brush my teeth, and then I leave. And I'm very good at getting this done in 15 minutes. I am trained, but sometimes I'm still late for school. I'm not a morning shower person. I'm gonna come home after a day, like at the end of the day when I'm the most stinky, and then I shower, like right before bed. I like to shower right before bed, which my roomie absolutely hates because then I walk around the house dripping wet. And I have this thing that I like to do. Which sorry, I don't know why it's so funny. Cause I don't dry myself after I bathe. So I basically come out of the shower looking like a wet dog. And then one of the things I've been doing recently to annoy my roommate is to come out of the shower. Sorry, I don't know why it's so funny. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. I don't know. This is not this funny. Why can't I tell the story? So I would come out of the shower dripping wet, looking like my dog after my mom bathes her. And then I'll make eye contact with my roomie. And then I would run as fast as I can into their room and shake my head over their bed. And they were like, no! And so it's this thing now. Like they have to catch me before I get into their room. So whenever they see me start to sprint, they're like, Aera! This is a thing that I've been doing recently. I don't know, it's just very funny. Nice to meet you, I love your voice. Thank you! That's so nice of you. Welcome, sorry you popped in you popped in. I'm literally like a wet dog. My dog does this too. Like my dog, she really hates being like pat down after a bath. So the moment the bath is done, she'll like run at top speed and then jump on the sofa and then make the sofa all wet. And so every single time we bathe my dog, Like, she starts running and my mom would be like, Aera, catch her! Catch her! And I'd be like, ah! So now it's like the same thing, except I am the dog. The dog is me. I'll like run in my room just to like wet their pillow. Ah, okay, my tummy hurts from that. I don't know. I just never thought it was. I never thought it was necessary to dry. Like, why would you dry yourself? I mean, you dry off naturally in like about a few hours. So I always just do the thing where I take the towel and then I like wrap myself, and then you know when you wrap yourself, all of the water is like, absorbed. Oh, you good, stream? Sorry, I put on the cable. My bad. Yeah, and then all the water is absorbed, and then you're done. You're good. No, just me. You're here. My roommate's pet peeve is the fact that I don't wash. No, is that I don't dry my hair after bathing. You just put on a towel. No, I just put on the towel, and then that absorbs all the water, right? And then I just put on my clothes. And then my clothes absorb the rest of the water. And then I just lie down, and then I What if you get an industrial fan and just stand? That's very cold, Fading. That's cold. But yeah, my roomie always says that after I bathe, they can immediately tell where I've been because there's a trail of water on the floor. So they're like, I have found Seion Aera. But then you have wet clothes. It's honestly never bothered me, and I don't know why. I think part of it is because I'm way too lazy to like blow dry my hair, because it's long. It's not as long as you see on screen, but it's about, let's see, it's about like my upper chest, and it's very thick. I have very, very thick hair, and I think if you want to completely dry it, every single time I go to the salon to completely dry my hair, they take about like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna stand there for 15 minutes. I could eat a whole meal in 15 minutes. When I had my hair past my shoulders, it didn't dry. Yeah, so I kind of just thought, like, what's the point? Just let it dry on its own. It'll dry on its own eventually. So that I always have, because after I bathe, I'll like bunch up my hair at the back and then like bring it forward to my left side. And so my roomie would always make this joke. That the left side of my clothes always have this like circle of water. Because that's where I put my hair. But yeah, it's never really bothered me. I don't know why. Wet socks though. Wet socks does bother me. Wet socks bothers me. But not wet clothes. So I don't dry my hair after I bathe. I don't dry myself at all after I bathe, actually. Hello, Mabel, welcome! Thank you! How are you doing? Sorry, you came into the interesting conversation. I hate wet socks, but I think what I hate most about wet socks is the fact that it's like the socks are wet and then I'm enclosed. The wet socks are enclosed in a sneaker. But if I have wet clothes, I am not enclosed. I am not Seion A enclosed. I am Seion A enclosed though. Haha! I'll be here all night. And like when it's raining and you step on a puddle, I think my sneakers got a hole in it. So I'm gonna have to buy new ones. Have you ever changed from wet clothes to dry ones? Not really. I only change from dry clothes to wet clothes. Cause I wear dry clothes and then I bathe and then I come out dripping wet like a dog. But yeah, wet socks do definitely bother me. I don't know if I have stinky feet. I'll put some of my like dead skin in a jar and then you guys will have to tell me. I definitely don't scrub between my toes. Wait, well, I don't understand the scrubbing between the toes thing. But I do bite my nails. So... I mean, I don't think they're stinky. For free? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh no, everyone is popping and expecting like a demure mindful streamer is like, what have I walked into? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am very silly actually sometimes. If you buy the merch, you get free dead skin. Sorry, we were on pet peeves. Does everyone... Do you guys have any pet peeves? Because I honestly am having trouble thinking of it. I feel like I'm very... You know, like I'm very casual about something. So sorry, my roomie is asking me if I want dinner, and the answer is yes. If they buy me dinner, I will not sprinkle water on their bed tonight. Oh, yeah, let me tell them I want dinner. Okay. As someone who grew up in a huge city when people walk so... Oh my goodness! This! You know, this didn't used to bother me. This didn't used to bother me at all until I moved to Tokyo. If you guys have not been to Tokyo Station, the pace that people walk at is so fast. And the pace that I walk at has also naturally gotten faster because I'm trying to like match the pace of the people walking in Tokyo. Listen, if you stand still for even 2 seconds in Tokyo Station, someone is going to run into you. So it didn't used to bother me, but now it bothers me so much when I'm like rushing to get on my train in the morning, and like some people are just like standing in the middle, like right in front of the like ticket gate. I'm like, why? Why would you stand there? Why? To be fair, it's like, it's mostly tourists, and I feel like it's because they're lost, or like they don't know where to go, or like, you know, they're like, oh, they have to like ask the station manager, like, where are we supposed to go? It's like, I understand, I'm being Seion understanding, but please don't put your 15 luggages right in front of the gate where we're trying to get out of the station, please. Yeah, but then you set it aside, exactly. But I was like, oh. Yeah, so that I guess is one of my pet peeves. Is it as crowded on day outs or weekends? Yes, because Tokyo Station is where everyone changes trains. So there's always a lot of people, and it's also where a lot of like foreigners get on this. I don't know why I say foreigners. I'm a foreigner. It's where tourists get on the Shinkansens. So they tend to like stand at the gates because sometimes they don't know where to go. And I understand because when I first got there, I had no idea where to go. But I just can't stand when they like sit or like stand in a huge group of like 10 to 20 people in the middle of the station with all their luggages. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get to school. It's the worst. It is. So, oh, and another pet peeve, when people stand still in front of the escalator. Like, my guy, are you gonna get on the escalator? Can you decide if you're gonna get on the escalator before you stand in front of it? Please? That is another one. Mabel has unlocked my memory. It's even worse, it happens so often. Why? Like I said, to be fair though, it is mostly like older people. It's like, okay, I understand, but please, I'm in a rush. That's honestly one of the things that annoys me the most. Cause like I explained in a previous stream, I have a very, very strict schedule. And when I say strict schedule, I mean if I'm late for one train, I lose 30 minutes of my day. And that like stresses me out a lot because I have a set amount of time that I have to work and I have a set amount of time that I have to stream. So being 30 minutes late to home means that I either work for 30 minutes less or have to stream for 30 minutes less or have to sleep for 30 minutes less. So my day is very spread out. So when someone walks slowly and makes me late for my train, I'm like, oh! Like, please, I literally have 3 minutes to make this transfer. Do not stand here. I have 3 minutes to make this transfer. Don't do this to me. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around. Okay, here's the quick recap of what you guys missed. I have remembered 2 more pet peeves. One of them is when people stand in front of the escalator and don't get on it. Like, why, my guy? What are you doing? Why are you just standing there? Move! Move! There was an ad. Yeah, I think so. That's what my programmer said. And then one more is I forgot. What was I talking about? Yeah. When people they like coagulate in front of the station or like in the middle of the station with all of your luggages. Like, please, I understand that you may be lost and you're not sure if this is like the correct gate or like you're trying to buy your Shinkansen tickets, but can you please put your luggages like at the side? Can you wait somewhere else, please? Please. I guess 2 or 3 people walking slowly side by side in front of you is pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm not a fan too. In Singapore, people like to walk fast as well, so when there is someone walking slowly in front of me, I get annoyed and I'm a big ticked off, especially when they even allow me to take over. Right! I mean, like, I know it's not their fault. Like, everyone has different walking speeds, it's fair. And naturally, I walk very quick. Even my friends complain about it sometimes, like it's hard to walk with me. They're always like, Aera, can you slow down? Can you slow down? I'm like, oh, sorry! I didn't realize I was walking fast, I'm sorry. But it does happen, so I do understand. I do understand that I'm a little bit of a fast girly. But man... Oh, that one, Mabel, your one pet peeve has unlocked my... has unlocked my deepest pet peeves. It's long legs, maybe. What else? Do you guys have any other interesting pet peeves? We talked about dating pet peeves on a friend's channel one. But yeah, I guess it'll be like if you don't flush the toilet. No matter how stinky you guys think Seion Aera is, I still flush the toilet, okay? I flush the toilet maybe too much. Other pet peeves. Ooh, when a toilet makes you pay for the toilet paper. I don't know, that has always felt weird to me. There was one time I went to a toilet and they were like, it's 10 cents for toilet paper. I'm like, my guy. It's better that you flush too much than not flush it. That's true. That's a thing. Yeah, apparently so. To be fair, it's like mostly not like rural, but like not too no, I don't know. I don't want to say not too, but like very old places. Thank you for the follow, Sophie. Welcome to Never Nation. Do you have any pet peeves? Like when a place is slightly older, like if the mall was made in like the 1990s or something, they have very old toilets, and sometimes it's like, oh, you want to use the toilet? Okay, please pay 10 cents for the toilet paper. I'm like, oh. So what I do then, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to talk about this. Good on you, Seion Aera. You stopped right before saying it. Good on you. You normally don't do this. Yeah, the escalator is the one that people... Why? I do get annoyed at those people who stand on the escalators. But recently I learned that in Japan, they are trying to push for people to stand still on the escalator. Like, they actively tell you to not walk on it. But some people still do. But I think they banned it in Nagoya. Like in Nagoya, if you walk on the escalator, it's like it's breaking the rules or something. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard. But I do it anyway. Well, I'm not in Nagoya, but if I don't know, if Tokyo starts banning walking on the escalators, I think I might die. Let me just pass away. I think this is true though. Wait, just to make sure I'm not spreading false information, let me search Nagoya walking on escalator. Because I do remember that yeah, Nagoya bans walking on escalators. This was last year in October. What's wrong with walking there? Because it's dangerous. Apparently, like they're worried that people will fall off the escalator. Like apparently, some like elderly people, they feel the need to like walk up the escalator because everyone else is walking up the escalator, and then they fall or something. People who stand still. Yeah. So that's how it is in Tokyo as well. You stand on the left, and people who walk go up the right. The thing is that they're trying to stop people from walking up the right, so they want both lanes to be standing still for safety. Because apparently a lot of people fall, like it's a thing. A lot of elderly people fall off the escalators. And it's also becoming a thing where, like, when people, you know, sometimes you don't want to walk. Like, a lot of people don't want to walk on the escalator, so there ends up being a super long line for the left side, but a very short line for the right side, and that leads to, like, overcrowding on the platforms. That is also a problem, so they basically just want people to just stand on both sides of the escalator, please. But yeah, that is the thing, and Nagoya, I think right now is the only one that banned it. Okay. Officials in the central Japan city say they want to change people's habits and mindset through a recently established ordinance banning people from walking on escalators in the wake of accidents and complaints. Okay. It has been an unwritten rule in Nagoya for people to stand still on the left side of the escalators and leave the right side open. For those who want to walk up quickly. But on October 1st, a local ordinance requiring people to stand still on both sides of the escalators went into effect. So yeah, just letting you guys know, if you ever go to Nagoya and people aren't walking on the escalators, just know that that's why. Okay. According to the Japan Elevator Association, there were 805 accidents on escalators in 2018 and 2019, attributed to improper use, such as running on them and falling, with reports of people tripping and falling or tumbling after going the wrong way up and down the escalators. So yeah, there's like a lot of accidents apparently, so they're like, please stop standing still on the escalators. So now that is the thing in Nagoya. I got trains to catch. Yeah, that's the mindset of a lot of people. Because in Japan, sometimes if you miss a train, your next train is in 25 minutes. So whether or not you choose to run or not is literally the difference between being late or being early. And you know, being late is like a no-no here. So people are desperate to like get on that one train, so they run. And I'm assuming that's what contributes to like the falling. Just take the stairs. I mean, I wouldn't take the stairs. Seion Aera taking the stairs. I would walk up the escalator. I don't like walking on the escalator. It's already going up. So might as well give it... No, but it's faster. It's faster to walk up an escalator than it is to walk up the stairs. So when I'm trying to get to someplace fast, I just like walk up the escalator. I mean, it's not... I don't think they'll ever ban it in Tokyo. I don't think. If you ban it in Tokyo, I don't think a lot of people are gonna follow it, especially in the stations from what I've seen. I do think it was interesting that Nagoya did it though, because my mom, when she came here, she started noticing all the signs that said don't walk on the escalator, and she was like whispering to me like, oh, you're not allowed to walk on the escalators here? And I'm like, no, but like everyone just walks, so like it's fine, it's just one of those things. You beat them using the stairs, but also I don't want to go to school having like run up the escalator being like just so faster to fall while walking. I do believe that they're focusing a little bit more on like the elderly as opposed to like the young salaryman running up the escalator. But yeah, I can see what they're I can see where they're coming from this one. But yeah, my mom was very surprised. Well, it's not that. Look, my train in Tokyo Station is situated at B4. That's 4 levels that I do not want to climb up. It's B4. It's very, very underground. Your girlie does not want to climb up that many flights of stairs at 7 AM in the morning. I'm gonna hydrate. Just 4 levels. That's a lot. I do not want to be tired. I do not want to be Seion Aera tired. Okay, let's move on. I feel like I got a few more questions, so I wanna go through these. Alright. This is another question that I've been struggling with quite a bit. In the same way with the singing question, I don't really have inspirations. Ira, don't ask your train fading. There is so many trains. There's so many trains at Tokyo Station. Don't worry about it. I think there's like 13 different lines. But yeah, I have never had an inspiration. To let you guys know what my journey was, I guess. So I talked about how I sang online, right? So when I was okay, so I was a utaite up until 2021. 2021 is when I became a VTuber. So in 2020, what happened was a lot of oh, hello Kara, welcome. A lot of well-known utaites back then started becoming VTubers. Like, a lot of VTubers that you guys probably know now, I knew as utaites back then under, like, all different names that I won't mention because we don't do that. But that is basically what started happening. Like, everyone started to, like, change their names from, like, utaite, or, like, yotaite to VTuber. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool that everyone is doing this new thing now. And one thing that I really wanted that I thought was kind of cool with VTubing is because if you're just an utaite, basically all you do is record songs and then upload them. And then sometimes people will comment and it's like kind of cool, but you don't really get to talk to people. You don't really get to talk to like your audience members. You just upload a cover like once every 2 months and then people will be like, nice song, thank you. You know, like there's not a lot of interaction. So when this whole VTubing thing or like the V-singer thing came out, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know? Then now I can actually like talk to people like in real time along with doing the covers. That could be a cool, fun thing to do. But I didn't wanna spend any money on it at first because I didn't know if I was gonna like it and, you know, models and everything. So I basically just Googled how to make live 2D model and then I just made my own model and I was like, okay, let's give this a go. Let's see how it's like. And then now we're 3 years later. So I didn't really have an inspiration. There were a lot of people back then in the yotaite community that I thought were really cool. But like I said, they all go for different names now. But it's never really been an yeah, it's never really been an inspiration kind of thing. It's just like the singing thing. It's like, oh, this is a thing I want to do, and then I moved on to doing it. Very simple, actually. I'd rather be a cat maid. I don't know. Sounds cooler. Sounds very cooler. Sounds much cooler. Oh, it's raining in the afternoon? Yeah, it was raining when I went to get my IC card today. Very unfortunate. Did you expect to be such a yapper? I know a couple of VTubers that never expected to be such person. Yeah, that was me! One of the things... I talked about this, right? One of the things that I was most afraid of when I first started VTubing... Oh, sorry, my roomie's asking me what I want to eat. When I first started VTubing is just chatting streams. I was terrified. I was so scared of just chatting streams, and I don't know why. Oh, no, I do know why. It's because I didn't think that I could yap without the assistance of a chat. Because back then, when I say streaming, but it was basically streaming to like 1 or 2 people each stream. So, like, if people don't show up, then what the heck do I do? So I still remember that my very first just chatting stream, the first 20 minutes were to 0 people. So I constantly yapped for the first 20 minutes of stream. Not sure how I did that, but I guess that was kind of the starting thing into me becoming a yapper, is having the need to having the need to yap constantly, even though there's no one in chat. So now, even though there is people in chat, I still have the ability to yap, even if there's no one else is talking and it's just me. I see how you go from Utachi to VTuber. You'll be very, very surprised how many very large VTubers now used to be Utaites that I know. I'm not gonna bring it up on stream again, but if you guys remember me showing you guys the one Utapri cover that I did, and I said that there's a pretty interesting name in the comments, that is one of the things that you know, it was pretty fun to see. So yeah, professional yapper. I just became a professional yapper. I didn't used to be though. I used to be more into like Apex Legends and stuff. Okay, hold on. I have a few new questions that I also want to bring up. But I guess the general answer is I don't really have a lot of inspiration, which is why I feel bad, because sometimes people like ask me like, "Ooh, I always get this question during like interviews, like, who's your greatest inspiration?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's such a difficult question because I don't know, like, what does it feel like to be inspired by people? Whenever I choose to do things, it's never been because I've been inspired or like, oh, look at that person, or oh, look at that person. I just have always done the things that I want to do. Like, I just decide what I want to do and then I do it. So it's kind of weird to always be asked like, who is your... Not to this person who sent this in, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not saying it's weird. It's just that I feel like I get this question and I always stumble with my answer because I don't know. Do you guys have like an inspiration that you can say like, this person is my inspiration? I've never had it. You were never shown? Well, you're one of the corn ones because I did not bring out any of the corn ones. Feel like we've got that already. I've always thought about this. Like, do I have... I will add, though, I did have... When I first started becoming a VTuber, I did have a really serious Oshi. I don't know if I would say they were my inspiration, but I had a couple of very serious Oshis. Hannah, congratulations! Can you guys tell her congratulations on finishing her defense? I just realized that there... No, we only have 3 VIPs. It's just that our VIPs are very yappy. The person you see here, Sleepy is the top yapper in this chat, which is why you see him so... Yeah, we only have 3 VIPs. They just talk a lot. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I only started giving out VIPs. I don't know that guy. What do you mean? But yeah, we have 3 VIPs, and then we have like... Why am I getting congratulated before I share the news? I'm sorry, B told us. Congratulations, Hannah. I hope that means we get to see you more. Someone snitched. They did. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, I am very, very yappy, and I'm very, very involved in my Nebulites' lives. So if you guys ever want to come on and tell me about your day or tell me about your lives, please feel free to. I would love to hear it. What defense Hannah did their thesis or like capstone defense for college? You know, it's like the final project that you have to do before you graduate, where you have to do this project and then you have to defend your project to a bunch of people. They just finished it. She's been working on it for a really long time, so congratulations! Yeah, Hannah is the first one here. On the day of the Seion Aera stream. But yeah, I had a really, really serious Oshi. He graduated. Yeah, I wouldn't say they were my inspiration, but I was obsessed. I saved their schedule as my home screen, and I would like make plans around their schedule. Like I would be like, oh, they're streaming today, so I'll tell my friends, sorry, I can't go. I gotta like go to this person's stream. I was so embarrassing. But yeah, I did that once. They did graduate though, which makes me sad. they just got busy and then they ended up graduating. I think about them a lot though. They are really what got me into VTubing for reals. Because hello Frax, welcome. Because all of my VTuber friends that I met at the very start of my journey, I met in his chat. So if you guys know who Hoya or Unagi are, they're like long-term VTuber friends. The three of us met in that chat room, and we've been friends ever since. And I used to play like viewer, you know, because they would do like playing with viewers Apex, and then I would hop into their playing with viewers Apex, and then I would like play, and then I would meet like other like JP VTubers through playing with them, and it was like this thing. And then when I did my debut stream, they all showed up. Did you guys know that when I started my VTubing journey, 70% of my chat was like JP VTubers, so I spoke in like both English and Japanese. But then slowly as I moved to Twitch, the chat started becoming more English, so I started using English only, and now I just don't really use Japanese anymore. But that is the story of my very first and my only Oshi, who's sadly no longer around, but I miss him. Maybe one day. And yes, it's okay, Hannah! Go, my girly, go! A JP stream would be interesting? Yeah, no, but you see, that's the thing. I feel like it will be interesting, but then also I think you guys would like give up like 1 hour in being like, oh, I have no idea what she's saying. I didn't get a chance to do a defense because we were late and it's only 3 of us. Oh, wait, really? You were late to your defense? How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for... on Twitch... Okay, so I debuted... quote-unquote debuted on... YouTube July 10th, 2021. So that is technically the date that we choose as our anniversary day. So it's about 3 years, but I started on Twitch in, like, later in my life. Because I wanted to be a YouTube streamer at first, and then eventually I wanted to be a Twitch streamer instead. So I moved to Twitch in, like, December, like, January, February-ish. So yeah, we've been on Twitch for, like, almost 3 years, but our official debut still counts as July 10th, so... that's the day that we do anniversary streams on. Thank you, Folly! Welcome to the Navy Nation! There's a question that someone asked that's like, what the heck does Gungun Ganga mean? I will explain it! It will be explained! It will be explained. Okay, let's move on to the other questions. Our whole section go, did you pass, though? And yes, honestly, telling personal stories helps me remember each Nebulite better. So please feel free to tell me. Just remember who your original chatters are. My oldest chatter ever is Figa, and yes, you're still around. There's this other person called Shinigami Sho. They're no longer around anymore. Michael, he's mostly a lurker. He doesn't type in chat all that much, but he's also still around. Zeno, I guess, was also part of the earlier group. Zeno was part of the earlier group. Honda knew me before I was a VTuber. And then I think Krabs and Henna were like slightly later. But Krabs, no, not Krabs. Henna found us from a YouTube stream. So Henna was around during the YouTube days. Ryusha was also here pretty early, but I don't remember how early exactly. Saranoni was also very, very old. Saranoni was on our YouTube stream as well. So yeah, I do remember. Yeah, Saranoni was from like a little bit... Oh. Sorry? Saranoni is from a little bit later in the YouTube. I need to stop moving. Every single time I move, I pull a cable that I shouldn't pull. Seion A don't move challenge. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Yeah, this is becoming a problem. I'm entangled in wires. I know you guys can't see it, but... I'm entangled in wires and I always end up pulling something. Yeah, 2 years and 9 months, but we only moved to Twitch later in my life. In my quote-unquote life. So yeah, okay, let me get to the rest of these questions to make sure we can get it in a timely manner. Alright. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's only 4. Okay. No, 5? 5. Okay. There's a question that also asks if we have a mascot or not. Yes, we do. We have my little small glow pigs. They're very cute. I suggest you check out the debut. I have an extended slide on our mascot. Okay, let me upload. Let me put in the new ones. The screen is gonna hook for a bit. Just don't worry about it. Whenever I upload something, the screen always does like hook. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. What's the story behind the Gungungangas? Okay. Alright, let me tell you the full story of the Gungungangas. So there is this Final Fantasy meme where it's like, me? Gunganga or something like that. And then during a Final Fantasy stream, I misquoted the meme as Gungunganga. And then so now I just started using it as an adjective. Yeah, B. Yeah, that's the meme. It's supposed to be like me, Gunganga. But I forgot. So I just randomly said Gungunganga. And everyone in chat loved it. Like they were like, oh, Gungunganga, that's so funny. So I started using it as an adjective. Like, you gotta find someone who matches your Gungungangas. And then it just started evolving from there. Like, that's not very Gungunganga of you. And we've just slowly incorporated it into our vocabulary. So now it's a meme. This is a Nebunation meme, and we even have we even have an emote for it. Spam the Gungungangas, y'all. There we go. It's the Gungungangas. Hello, Makerin, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, the Gungungangas is kind of hard to explain. It's just something that happened. It was a misquoted meme, and now it's just evolved into some of our vocabulary. Okay, next. Are there any games that we'd be surprised you enjoy, or any things you want to stream but have felt unsure about? Anyone who met me recently, I think, might be surprised that I like Apex Legends, because I don't seem like that type of streamer, but I did enjoy Apex Legends at one point. What else? I guess the fact that I like Otome games isn't really something surprising, right? I look like I like Otome games, right? Now that I've heard the context, I still don't get it. So use as an adjective. Like, you want someone to match your Gungunganga, or... Oh! Hannah did her defense! Oh, that's so Gungunganga! Alright, Seion Aera. Let's get you to bed. I'm so surprised about that, especially... any games that we'd be surprised you enjoy? Well, I don't know, let me look through my phone. Maybe I'm gonna have like some like boomer games in here that's gonna be like, what? Seion Aera? Oh, I played the Pokemon TCG game. Is that surprising? I recently completed the event. I won like 45 times, which took a very long time. I also have Neko Atsume in my phone, which is a thing that I've been enjoying. Oh, I used to play Pro Sekai, but one time I tried to get my favorite character, and then I gotcha'd and I didn't get her, and then I deleted the game. I was like, that's enough for Seion Aera. You only have 30? I ran a Dragonite Snom deck. What about you? The Dragonite Snom deck is very fun. If you see an Aera with a Dragonite Snom deck, that's me. What else do I have that might be funny? That's about it, actually. I don't think I have any weird... You said the Gungungangas from babies? A lot of people thought that, actually. They thought it was, like, meant to be a Goo Goo Gaga thing. But I think I just misquoted a meme. It was just a meme misquote. It was a meme misquote. Let me open up my Steam. Maybe Oh, I also used to play the Master Duel. One of Yu-Gi-Oh! But then everyone's like turns took 2 minutes and it took too long and then I gave up. Because every single turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so long. Okay, I have my thingy open. I mean, they do all seem like games that I would play. I guess Mahjong Souls, like if I don't tell people, sometimes they're like, oh, you play Mahjong Souls? Like that is sometimes very surprising to people. So Mahjong Souls. Oh, you run a private Marwalk exec for the Mewtwo X spammers. Oh, I hate fighting the Mewtwo decks. I really do. Ugh, like sometimes if they open their first card and they're like Mewtwo, I'm like, okay, concede. I have to stop playing this one. What about League? I don't play League. I don't play League. I did not play League. Any things you want to stream but I felt unsure about? I want to stream Subnautica, but now that I know Subnautica 2 is coming out, I wanna wait for Subnautica 2. Would you like to play League? No, I'm good, thanks. I am watching Arcane though. That's not related. I just thought it was kind of related. Okay. Anything you want to stream? I was thinking about streaming Otome games, but I mean those that are allowed to be streamed. You know, like Mirage Noir is allowed to be streamed. I don't know. Do you guys really want to hear me voice act a couple of dudes and be like, ah, for like 3 hours? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. What if Sub 2 requires the story of Sub 1? No, I already know Subnautica. I followed Subnautica ever since the game came out. Cause when Subnautica first came out in early beta, it was the same time that I started, you know, watching like Let's Players. Like I was at the age where I started watching Let's Players. You know, like Markiplier or like Jacksepticeye, and they were like really into Subnautica. So I watched every single video of the Subnautica playthrough. So now I'm interested to see the story of the Subnautica 2. League lore is good, the game isn't. Do you do karaoke streams? I want to do more karaoke streams. I just have very intense stage fright that I'm trying. I did put in my VTuber goals and I'm trying to get over it. So I will try very, very hard, I promise. I promise. Like a Subnautica 1 stream to recap. No, but see, I know everything there is to know about Subnautica. I recently just rewatched it again. Like, I know every single biome, every single thing that is in every single biome, and every single, way to fight every single Leviathan. So, I don't think it'll be very interesting, because you guys were not gonna get that, what is that? Oh, you know, you're not gonna get that reaction that you get when someone sees a Reaper Leviathan for the first time, and it's like, oh, what is that? Or like a sea dragon? Because I've seen all of it. I'm very, I'm very well versed. Hello, Joy, welcome. How are you doing? Recently provided. Most people run into it most in like around the Aurora. Actually, I don't think I've hardly seen people who don't run into it around the Aurora. You want to look at thank you. King Does Subnautica affect your decision of being so ocean core? No. What affected my decision of being so ocean core is that if this wasn't my concept, I was honestly thinking of going for like a jellyfish water concept. But I didn't. So this is kind of a way for me to now combine the two. So welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Nebu Nation. Now I get to combine both concepts that I really, really want into one. So now I can justify myself getting like water art. Because, you know, if I were to get, like, sea art before, it would be like, huh, that's kind of off theme. But now... you know? Now it works because I've been smart about this. Okay, I'm officially moving this thing.
Ganga.
Sorry, I fixed it just in time. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay, we're good. Sorry, I fixed it. Listen, I keep pulling wires that I'm not supposed to be pulling. What is wrong with me? No, you know what, we'll talk about this later. Hello, Raiders, welcome. I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome, Pachiko. How was your stream? How are you doing? How are you doing? Did you guys have a good stream? I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me give you a shout out real quick, because my mods aren't here. There you go. Okay, hello. Oh, you're playing Monster Hunter. How was it? I tried to play Monster Hunter. I tried to play the beta of the other Monster Hunter. Did you guys try doing the beta? It did not go well for me. I was basically looking at a whole bunch of polygons. Did not go well. Did not go well at all. It was pretty bad. How was your Monster Hunter? Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? Oh, you did some monster hunting and suffering? I started recently after the beta. My community said, should I play Worth? Oh! I actually do have Monster Hunter. I've never tried it on stream, though. I have, do you have experience? I played a little bit of, Oh, make the sound? I played a little bit of... Oh, Lord, which one do I have? I don't think it's World. Is it Rise? Is Rise the one that I have? Is Rise the... it's the one where, It's the one where they are on this huge ship, and then the intro is them fighting this, like, volcano monster. Is that World or Rise? That's all I really remember. Oh, you might have the low voice goong ganga. That's World! Okay, so I have played Worlds. I have played Worlds. The one that I've played is Worlds. I mostly played it off stream though, because some of my roommate plays Worlds, and then I was like, okay, I'll get it. There's like a point in time where Worlds was like really cheap or something, and I think I got it on a discount. So I played it a little bit. My favorite thing to do in Worlds is to like pick up the little pig and then bring him around. I was absolutely destroyed to know that I couldn't bring the pig on missions and stuff like that. Honestly, it was so disappointing. Pookie, yeah, they're so cute. I was really so sad because one of the ways I love pigs, right? So one of the ways my roommate convinced me to play the game was like, they were like, you should get it. There's this like pig and you can dress up the pig. I'm like, oh! And then I pop into the game and I found out that you can't actually like bring the pig around with you. You can only like put it in base. You can't even put it in your room. I was like, no, no. It was tragic. It was very tragic. But I still really love the pig. I really love the pig. You can obtain it in Final Fantasy XIV. Really? Thank the follow. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. I did not know that. Can you guys tell me how? We're just cheap right now, so that's why me and my friends have been getting it. Are you enjoying it though? Are you enjoying Monster Hunter? I never played Monster Hunter when I was young, so Worlds was also my first Monster Hunter, only because I saw the pig and I was very, very convinced. It's a Monster Hunter event. It's a trial in Stormblood. It's a trial in Stormblood. Okay, we're doing that Wednesday. We're doing that Wednesday. Please tell me. Please remind me. Wednesday when we stream Final Fantasy, I need you guys to be like, Aera, pig. I need pig. I need the pig in my life. I really, really do. I did play God Eater when I was young though, which is kind of like the anime version of Monster Hunter. I think the thing that I wasn't too good with Monster Hunter was that, you know how it requires you to, how do I explain? Like it requires you. It's a very long, right? Like it's a very stamina inducing game. Like the fights of each monster is really, really long. And I think that was kind of one of the things that I wasn't really good about. Oh, okay. Okay, please go out and rest. I will sing a song for you. Hold on. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Or I'll remove your eyebrows. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, or your eyebrows will be gone. Have a good sleep. Have a great sleep. Oh, I'm Cat now, Nya. Hello, Nya. Yeah, that's one of the things about it, Nya. I prefer games with a fast pace, Nya. And to me, Monster Hunter felt like it was really, really slow, Nya. It's kind of like when I played Apex versus when I played Valorant, Nya. I felt like Apex was very, very fast-paced, Nya. Whereas Valorant was a lot slower, Nya. And I think just slow-paced games in general, Nya, I wasn't really suited for, Nya. Because even when I played, like, what little bit of Monster Hunter World that I did, Nya, it really felt so slow. I was like, oh man, it's not defeated yet. I gotta run to this location and I gotta do it again, Nya. And I gotta run to this location. Like, I just wasn't really, I don't really suit games that just take a very long time. Like, even sometimes when I do trials and stuff in Final Fantasy, yeah, I'm like, oh, there's another boss. Oh, there's another one. But I guess it's kind of different in Final Fantasy, yeah, because, you're not actually physically, how do I put it? Like, you're not fighting with your keys and your controllers to try to attack, Nya. You just kind of have to like press the correct buttons at the correct time, Nya. But for Monster Hunter, you have to like be on like focused and fighting for so long, Nya, that I just can't. Since I doesn't like games. No. It's not the side quest. It's how long it takes to defeat one boss, Nya. It just makes each fight seem so long. The thing about me is that I don't really like fighting in games, Nya. Like, the fighting part of the games is not what is the most fun for me. It's the story parts of the games. For me, the fighting is just kind of like an add-on, Nya. So, like, whenever I'm playing Monster Hunter and I'm trying to, like, get invested in the story, they make me spend, like, 40 minutes just to fight this monster, and I'm like, please just get me to the next section of this, please. So, yeah, I've always been Monster Hunter has not exactly been my thing, always. I do think it's worth giving a shot, though, Nya. Monster Hunter World does have a pretty long hunt. Race is pretty short, especially if you know your rep. But I feel like it's one of those things that's a lot more fun if you play with your friends, Nya. But when I played Monster Hunter Worlds, when my Remy was... Because my Remy was way ahead of me when I started, Nya. So I had to do, like, the first few parts on my own, Nya. It was so slow. And I was like, when are we getting to the next point in this story, Nya? And then we would get to the next point and it'll be like a 5-minute cutscene, Nya. Hello, Reed. Welcome, Nya. It'll be like a 5-minute cutscene. And then another 1-hour hunt. I'm like, wah! In conclusion, Nya, I think it might not be the type of game that suits me to play solo, Nya. I think I might most definitely have to play it with friends, Nya. But I will give the new one a try when it comes out. As long as we're not dealing with the polygons again, Nya. I think my average hunt time in the world is about 17 to 25, and in Rizos is about 15. Maybe I should play Rise now. Maybe... Yeah, she has a short attention span. I just don't like fighting, yeah. And if I want... If we do get fighting, I need the fighting to be as fast as possible, yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why I could do Apex well, yeah. It's because when the fight starts, once the first shot is fired, you will die. You or the opponent will die within the next 5 minutes, yeah. Sometimes not even that, yeah. Yeah, the Nyash from the redeem, I turned into a cat girl. Thank you for the follow, welcome to the Navy Nation. Okay, sorry, we gotta get through the rest of these questions as I try my hardest, Nya, to not pull on any cable. I gotta redo my cables before the next... No, cause here's the thing, Nya, I move my hands when I talk, like, a lot. I know you guys can see it on stream, Nya. But I move my hands a lot, Nya, and I have the world's worst cable management, Nya, so... When I move my hand, I end up pulling, like, one of the 10,000 cables on this table, Nya, and then I end up disconnecting something. As I always do! So yeah, that is that. Oh, okay, no more Nya. Alright, what is some other question? Hello, I'm new to the Sarah channel. Thank you, hello, welcome! Welcome, new person. What are your inspirations or references behind all of your VTuber avatar designs? Honestly, I don't really know. When I created my very first, OC for Utai Taeying, I did go between a lot of different colors. But then I ultimately decided I wanted my hair to be blue. And, back then, like, having a galaxy skirt was, like, a very cool fashion item. So I was like, ooh, I want to have blue hair, and I want to have, like, a galaxy skirt. Like, that would be huge. And then when I started VTubing, back then, VTubers weren't really, like, what they are now. Like, back then, it wasn't really a thing to be like, I am a shark made... Come think of a good example. Back then, it wasn't so common to be like, I am a shark-made skeleton VTuber. I just described Zenless Zone Zero. But you get what I mean. Like, the concepts nowadays are a lot more... like, a lot of it is animal incorporated, and a lot of it has a lot of, like, combinations of different things. Like, back then, it was just like, you just picked one thing, and then you just stuck with it. And because I wanted to use the same design that I already had and just, like, give it some changes, I thought, okay, let's, since I already have, like, this little galaxy thing, I'm just gonna be... Let's just do, like, a space theme. And then now we're here, and then I wanted it to be idly, too, because I wanted to do a lot of songs. Like, I didn't want VTubing to be the main thing. I wanted, like, the songs to be the main thing. I understand the irony of that statement. But, so I was like, okay, so let's just do, like, an idol concept, and then let's do, like, a space concept. And that's how I kind of started to, like, start the early conceptualization of Seion Aera. But yeah, I do... I do understand the irony of that. Thank you for the follow, welcome to the Nebby Nation. Oh, thank you for the follow, welcome to the Nebby Nation. How are you doing? Welcome. I do definitely see that the irony in this situation. It's just a color I really liked, which is kind of weird because when I was younger, I actually really liked the color pink. A lot of the OCs that I made in like the younger Seion A days always had pink hair. And now I just have blue hair. And now I have blue and yellow hair! So we're evolving! Yeah, it's the Demir Gungun Ganga alert. Now every single time someone follows, we have a Demir Gungun Ganga. The Gungung of the Gungis. Bubblegum Aera would be pretty cool, right? You could do like blue and pink. That would be pretty cool now that you mention it. I'd do that. That would be huge. But yeah, no, because I felt like blue and pink was actually... I've seen quite a few blue and pink VTubers. And because I wanted to do the star thing, I feel like I couldn't justify having the pink in there. And I mean, blue and yellow is kind of a combination that I always wanted. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Seion A do it. And then I Seion A did it. So yeah, that's the inspiration about my designs. Blue and yellow does go. Yeah, no, it's also because a lot of my previous designs also had yellow incorporated in it already, just not so much. Like the crown was already yellow, and I feel like if I adjusted my overall theme a little bit too much, then it would be a little bit too jarring. Like if you like, yeah, because you guys have seen Seion Aera for so long. If you came back and then my 3.0 design had a completely different color scheme, it would be like, oh. You know what I mean? Like I needed to still be somewhat identifiable is what I thought. But yeah. What is my opinion on potato-shaped fries? Like a baked potato? Like a mini baked potato? I mean, they sound pretty good. I don't care what shape. I don't care what shape the fries is in, as long as it's fries. I do like those really small mini baked potatoes, though. I like to pop them in my mouth. Reach the power and become a celestial queen. New model gonna be wild. No, if I go for queen imagery, I won't be as it'll be weird to be gremlin, you know. Like I need to be gremlin. Queen is a little bit too out there. Okay. Oh no, I already have this one. I already have this one. Okay, so that's all of them unless there's any more that came in. Let me just double check. Making great time actually. Good job on you, Seion Aera. Nope, that seems to be all of them. Oh, which of the redeem? It's the one that says become a cat. There's one that says become a cat for 5 minutes. I do have a question, but I didn't know if someone asked. It's okay, go ahead. Artemis, which one was yours? I'll answer it again. Which one was yours? Lets me know. Seion Aera's been doing really well on time lately. I know! Can you imagine? Oh, the potato? Yeah, wait, we just did it. Basically, my answer was as long as it's fries, I will eat it in any form. But I'm kind of imagining like the very, very small potato. You know, like when you bake a whole potato and then you just put salt and then some pepper and then some olive oil and you bite into it. Oh, I'm so hungry. Listen, as long as it's fries, I don't care what shape it's in. I consume. I would always consume. Be extreme, what was your question? Popoto. Yeah, next stream is gonna be Final Fantasy. The finalist of fantasy. Check again? Okay. Typing. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to like rush you. I'm sorry. Okay, not reading that. That's what we're gonna find it. No, it's totally okay. Used to be called Nya for 5 minutes, but then now that I added the cat ears, I thought it would be better to just become a cat for 5 minutes. Yeah, next stream is gonna be Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played it for so long. I'm looking forward to getting back into our Shadowbringers. I think my subscription expired. Yeah, Sleepy, now we have another blue cat in the house. You better watch out. You better not cry. And I'm telling you why. That was a good meme. Did I say 15? I meant 15, sorry. Better not now. You better not cry. Wait, what was it called again? That was gonna give me that. Seion Aera is coming to town. Ryusha, which one was yours? Was it the Smile Sing Shine one, or was it the inspiration one? Or is it the singing one? Looking forward to saving up your points. I will nya for you when that day comes. No? Really? Wait, which one was it? I couldn't really find anyone that kinda... I couldn't really find anything that kinda looked like yours. Yeah, I couldn't... Which... The long one? There isn't a long one. Did you send it in? Cause there isn't... There isn't a long one, I'm sorry. Yeah, cause I was looking through the messages today and I was like, huh. Ryusho said that they left one that was kind of like a message, but I couldn't see it. Yeah, I don't have any. Maybe it got filtered. It could have been. Like, maybe it was like too long or something. But yeah, okay, extreme. I feel like a lot of people from the community left or they're not showing up like the good old days. I understand some are busy, but... No, I mean, listen, though, how it works as a VTuber is that... I mean, it's one thing for us VTubers, but as a viewer, I feel like it's one of those things that's very, very fleeting. Like, it's kind of like a hobby. Like, not our people are gonna be here all the time. Sometimes people are here for 3 months. Sometimes people are here for 3 years. But if you change up your content all that much, then it's going to be... Clearly my message. But if you change up your content just so that quote-unquote people will come back, then I feel like you're fighting a losing battle, because that's just kind of not how VTubing works. Yeah, did some messages get filtered? Let me just double check. Did so many... Wait. Because to my understanding, there actually is a filter on Marshmallow. Let me just double check real quick. It probably got filtered. No, I have a lot out of the things here that are not questions. Trust me. What is a game? Repeat a question. Current pet peeve. Commission page. Gungun Ganga. What color? What design element? What do you think of orange juice? What made you realize? How would you describe your music? How long did it plan? Nope, that's it. That's all I've got. Oh, epic, sorry. That's all I've got. Everything else is like from 2 years ago. Did it send now? Yes, okay, now I have it. Okay, so who else didn't send? If anyone else didn't send, please feel free to send it again. I'm gonna wait until the outbreak is over before I continue answering questions. How did you feel when you were the worst? I don't know, I thought it was very funny. Cause you know how we were allowed to like pick our own stats? And you know, I was obviously given the option to either pick very, very good stats for the sake of the game, or pick very, very bad stats for the sake of the memes. I chose the latter. You didn't get to see the... Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on. Oh, I'm assuming you meant like more zoomed in, not just... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna slowly scroll. Making his glasses. Yeah, Amaranth! Glasses! Sorry, I can't move too much, because if you move when you're zoomed into the model, sometimes Twitch thinks... Sometimes Twitch will, like, flag it. Just on an elevator, I am! Ah! My glasses went away. Ah! Okay. There we go. Wait, Ryusho, are you sure you want me to, like, read this out on stream? It's... Cause it is more of a message instead of a question. Are you sure? We can save this for something else. We can save this for, like, New Year's, where we read a whole bunch of, questions. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nebulation. You weren't that confused with the yeah, I mean, isn't it pretty normal to just eat, like, aren't they potato-shaped fries normally? Like, you know the little russet potatoes, are they called? No, they're, like, very, very small potatoes, and you eat them whole. Did you change the follow button to Gungun Ganga? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did, Amaranth! Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad to be over. I don't think it is yet. Yeah, like the baby potatoes! I would say those are pretty normal, right? Sorry for the... I was warning about some... One thing that you learn as a VTuber is that people come and go, and that's one of the things you can't think too much about the people who leave. If not, you'll just become very, very sad. You just have to think about how they are doing very, very cool things with their lives, and they're probably having so much fun right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just a common thing. I mean, you don't stick with one hobby for a long time. When I watch VTubers, I also pretty much watch for about 6 months, and then eventually I grew out of it. So I've been on the viewer side of things. It's not that the VTubers stopped being interesting. It's just that I just wasn't into watching anymore. I just got too busy and I couldn't watch them regularly anymore. It's just the life of a VTuber. It's nothing that you should think too hard about, really. Okay. Let me just read this real quick. Hold on, sorry, I gotta transfer it into my, It's the one... Yeah. Hold on, let me bring it into my thingamajig. Hold on, sorry, let me just load it. This is very long. Hold on. Gotta load it into my... I'm like navigating my other PC in the background. Your girl doesn't have split screens. She barely has one screen. Got it. There we go. It applies to life in general, honestly. Yeah. It's like if your friend is like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Well, actually, no, maybe that's a bad example. But yeah, like if you all become adults and then you start to stray from your friends, you wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm straying from my friends. I better change up my personality, you know? You know, like that's kind of not how it works. And I feel like if you start thinking that way, then you really start like destroying yourself, especially as a streamer. So I've practiced really hard at just thinking that people who don't show up anymore are just living very, very fun lives out of the VTuber space. Okay, sorry, that was so huge. Okay. BRB, let me download Personality 5. Okay. Ooh. Very long. That's huge! Wait! Okay, we're gonna have to scroll. We're gonna have to scroll it. It was so much longer than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna eat now. Okay, have a good eat. That's long. Huge! Very literally. Usable 100%. But yeah, this didn't send through. Maybe it got caught as spam or something. That's possible. Hello, NCP, welcome. I'm about to read this very, very long message from Yusho. Let's go. 1,000 words? That is everyone's homework. By the next stream, you have to write a 1,000-word essay about Seion Aera. It can be about anything as long as it's about Seion Aera. Hello, say hello, NCP, welcome. Okay. It has been a couple of years since I stumbled on your channel on Valentine's Day. I remember that! I remember we were doing a Valentine's Day event and then Ryusho popped in and I was like, hey, how are you doing? And Ryusho was like, not very good actually. And I was like, well, it's okay because we're doing a Valentine's Day event and I'll make you a Valentine's card. And then I did! And then that's how that happened. I remember, I do. Getting to know you and interacting with you is a fun and interesting... Hey, you can just say fun, you don't have to say interesting. Like, Seion Aera is interesting. You did good, never let people say otherwise. You're a person not only loves your community, but also cares and cherishes them. I do, even when I remove the eyebrows. I do. And you worked hard on oh my goodness, I'm gonna slowly be covered up by this. You worked hard on building and maintaining community. Even when you were sick with a fever, you kept pushing on the donut stream. I did! For those of you new here, I did a donathon with a 38-degree fever for 6 hours. Until I eventually lost my voice and I couldn't speak and chat was like, Aera, bitch! And I'm like, okay! I did do that one time. You're a strong individual and if you deny... No, I'm baby. Strong doesn't mean in... Siri, what does impervious mean? I don't have Siri on. What is impervious? Please. It's going to be slumps, but you recover and bounce back like you always do. I do! I've known to be very bouncy. I've showed this to 2 people in the Nebu Nation live in front of them. Now it's your turn to hear it. That even though I'm a mod for another streamer... Oh, and you rarely see me in... Now... This is... Sorry, I'm not laughing because it's... Sorry. You know I'm a mod from another streamer and you rarely see me now on your streams. I want you to know that you have a really special place in my heart. Thank you! Keep up the good work, stay strong, best wishes, and I love you platonically. Thank you, Ryusho. That's huge. And no, don't worry. I totally understand. If you're a mod, you have to mod. That is what it is. I understand. No, it's totally okay. Thank you. That was so sweet. Sorry if I am just very awkward in general, and I laugh when I'm awkward. But thank you. That was very, very sweet of you. And I promise, 2025, we are going to do the Valentine's event. One of the things I still regret so much that I took a hiatus at the start of the year was that we couldn't do the Valentine's stream. I did it 2022 and 2023, and then we couldn't do 2024. But 2025, we will be doing this Valentine's stream, and I'm going to be making those Valentine's cards. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nebu Nation. Those of you that are new on a Valentine's stream, I make personalized Valentine's Day cards for everyone. To kind of like keep as souvenirs. So, if you want to get a Valentine's Day card, I will be making them. 2025 will be the year. It'll be the year you get your Valentine's Day cards, Slay Boy. Don't forget about the application. Like the mod, like the partner application stream. Yeah, don't worry, I have not forgotten. I just thought that some streams would be a little bit more fun post debut as opposed to pre, so we will be doing that too. So you gotta think of a prize for you. Oh, I could give the well, no, but some of you already bought it. Okay, that's all the questions. So that's all we're going to do for today. I do have to go to bed, and I also have to bathe. I'm kind of... Oh no, I'm not that stinky. I'm averagely stinky. But I do have to bathe before the stream. No, I have to bathe before bed in school tomorrow. Oh, see, I'm not stinky at all. Think of hydrate. Not stinky at all. Okay. Imagine sleeping. Go to bed. Yeah, the thing about weekdays is that I have school the next morning, so I can't really, like, stream more than 3 hours. The thing I mentioned about the not flexible schedule is kind of that. But don't worry, when we do weekend streams, they tend to go on for a lot longer, so... That is going to be Saturday! We're gonna have a very long stream on Saturday. Okay. So for those of you who haven't heard, there is now merch if you'd like to get merch. If you're not on any of my thingamajigs, you can be on my thingamajigs. No! Hello! Welcome! Huge! How are you doing? I'm so sorry we're just about to end. Hello, Impact, welcome. I'm so sorry we're just about to end the welcome. How was your stream? Did you have a good time? I'm so sorry. No, I don't. It's okay. We'll do like a little bit of a chat as I find someone to raid. Oh, Cusco said that's very stinky. Wanna say hi before you stopped? Hello! Did you have a good stream? What were you doing? Oh, your PC... That sounds like me! I pulled my... Can you believe... I pulled my internet cable 3 times today! No, I pulled my internet cable twice and my USB one. So, yeah, I gotta No, cause listen, the thing is that I changed the way my internet cable runs because I recently put the kotatsu on my table, so I had to like move the cable, and now it's in a very touchable place for Seion Aera. So sometimes my hand, they're just like the cable. So sorry, I will move the cable so that doesn't happen as often anymore. I apologize. I will be fixing that. Pokemon TCG, what deck? I do Dragonite Snom. If you ever fight an Aera with a Dragonite Snom deck, that's me. Just letting you know in advance. So yes, this is for those of you new here. This is also Seion Aera. I like to scroll through Twitter. Not Twitter. I like to scroll Twitch to find someone to raid like as we're talking. Your girly doesn't have an ending screen. We just scroll and then we talk. Oh, TCG Live, not Pocket. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Sorry, yeah, mine is Pocket. It's been pretty fun, but I'm kind of like missing content because I feel like I finished all of my quests already. So I don't really have anything else to do. Everyone just assumes Pocket. I know, I'm sorry. I don't play live. Yeah, I only play Pocket. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Because we were talking about it earlier, I kind of thought. Okay, let me find someone who's very cute. Ooh, Stinky. Stinky. Is anyone doing art? In fact, I have to pay Ira to clean. Listen, I don't feel like I have to clean. Ooh. Alright, and then Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, okay. Let's read this person doing both art and Final Fantasy 14, hopefully. Oh, I hope I don't overwhelm them, though. Okay, no, it'll be okay. Let's be very, very nice. Nice. Okay. Raid message for those with the emotes and those without the emotes. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go have some fun. Henna, that's very, very stinky. I love the face that I can do whenever I'm like, very, very stinky. I'm abusing the amount of expressions I can do with this. I'm totally, I'm abusing it. Oh, they do? I think they do a follower-only chat. It's okay, though. It's okay. You guys can if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. Okay. Yeah, okay. I've managed to reach over. I'm so huge. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you going to sleep, good night. Have a good night. Those of you not, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys again next time. Good night, Nebulites.